we are recording.
Good evening, and welcome back to the Diary of Ishi. I'm your host, Erika Slim Shady. Last time, there was an arena debut in the...
Debut?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that hard T there too, and I was like,
I said what I meant. In the Dreaded Pits, 5 individuals, one really only somewhat known, Ferox the Ferocious, in addition to his squire, some blue woman, and 2 enigmatic individuals only known as the Men in Hats. They put on a valiant performance, but were unfortunately defeated in the 4th round by Skinny Pete Malone and his calcium crew. God's damn to those skeletons put in some work. After the fact, the same woman that accompanied the rest of them then held her hand at the Sanguine Arena, and it went about as well as you would expect. For as valiant as she may be with a blade, take that away from her and she is nothing. Simultaneously while that was occurring, Hain, Trig, and Elias took themselves on a bit of a midnight excursion to meet with 2 individuals from Hain's past, the information brokers Maz and Zardo. From them, Hain learned that they did not betray him, and they had fairly strong suspicions that Scheherazade, Minxie, or Bandini had also not done the same. However, they had no information that exactly brought him closer to finding out who had betrayed him and, indeed, the rest of his cohorts. After finding this information from Maz and Zardo, who were fairly forthcoming, all things considered, Elias brought to Hain's attention his desire to make some ill-gotten gains, and that while he had Ferox on board, Wolfheart might be a harder sell, to which Hain agreed. After all, they are a package deal. As they returned to the inn where we had been staying, Mel made them aware of the fact that the individual we had helped, the rest of us had helped earlier that day, was A, not a great person, and B, was being actively undermined by his guards by them telling us, effectively, that the mansion was unguarded at night. So, you know, convenient coincidences all around. As far as what will happen today, who knows? Not everybody knows about this heist plan. At least its burgeonings. After being skunked in the arena, that's a little bit of a no-go for now, I believe.
skunked in the arena?
Burgeonings.
I know you asked if there was anything else, but I wasn't paying attention, and there was more.
Oh, okay.
We met the Brood Brother.
Yeah, we went and talked to the Grey Legion cell, or I had another name for him last week. I forgot what it was.
And people talk to each other.
Yeah, and yeah, one of Hain's Brood brothers lost his leg, so we're trying to get him back. We got
That's right. Yeah.
yeah, we got one, and now we gotta go find the other one.
Orca is also apparently somewhat undead to some degree.
Yes.
He lost both of his legs? I thought it was
Yes.
oh fuck, I
He lost both of his legs.
It was
a
both.
full
Oh my.
thing.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
He
oh, I
one and
know.
stole the other, and the other one got stolen.
I
Another one got
misheard. I thought
stolen
it was
by a
only one.
corrupt guard, and the first one he lost gambling to a guy that got a leg up on him.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up.
But
the gambling one was first.
It was, yeah.
Okay.
And then he
Anyways,
tried to ask for help, and the guard then took his leg, and
That's
then
what it
they
was.
took his legs.
Yes,
His
so
leg.
the guards took the guard's leg.
Oh wait, okay.
A leg for a leg.
Okay, I got lost in the sauce in this recap. And so is wait, so the heist that we're talking about is stealing from Richie Doucheface?
Yes.
Yeah,
Ah,
your friend.
okay. Thank you. Okay, I
Of
was
the
like,
New
wait.
England douche faces.
Ah, yes, of course.
Your homie of like what, 10 days?
Much
Actually,
different
the
from the
old
Floridian douche faces.
Tuscaroban douche faces. Thank you very much.
Much different
The
from
old
Floridian
Costco
douche faces.
douchebags.
All right.
Cockadoodle douchebag.
Anyways, since my recap has been hijacked, we're done now, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know who to start with, so whoever wants to go, go.
What do you mean? That's your whole job. That's why you're here.
Why don't we
I say
start
we
out
start
with
Ren. Let's
Ren?
start with Ren.
Yeah, let's cover the people that weren't on the leg retrieval to see what they were doing while we were retrieving leg.
It's me and Mel just sitting here, and I'm teaching her Sylvan. She's reading her book on Sylvan, and I'm helping her.
Who
Sure.
went there? I know obviously it was Hane and Orca.
Well,
Cantor
obviously,
and
Hane,
Elias.
yeah, so
Elias was
obviously Hane took me because I'm his boyfriend.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's the whole
The
thing
rage
now.
I felt every time I was watching back the episode from last week, and I was like, "Shut the fuck up, Joshua! I know you can't hear me, but shut the fuck up!"
Oh, trust me, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Like, you son of a bitch.
You leave for one session, and he takes your boyfriend.
I know. What a dick.
What
Well,
nerve.
well, you know that was after how many sessions of making him think he had a boyfriend and not telling the other party. It's what you deserve, honestly.
Good times. Anyways, yeah. So I guess. Wait, does that make it only Mel and I who did? Or wait, no, Wolfheart is also not there.
I
Correct.
don't even remember where I was.
I don't think you were there either.
You were with us, Cantor. You decided
Oh,
at
was
some
he?
point. Yeah, because we got
he
into a
was.
thing. We got
Yeah,
into a
'cause-
thing where Elias started talking because allegedly he was there.
And then it was like, "Oh,
Cantor
you're
dumped
here."
him.
And then Mike was like, "Oh, hey, Cantor." So yeah, Cantor, you're with them.
Okay.
Everybody's just in like
Yeah.
a
Hammer,
Schrodinger's cat state of
Yeah.
am I there or am I
existence.
not? I haven't decided yet.
yeah.
Yeah. It's basically we're all just like, you know what? I like what Turing's got going on. I'm gonna do that. Just be there sometimes. Just appear out of nowhere.
Like a ghost in the night.
He has an excuse though. He's super stealthy. You don't notice him right away.
Yeah, I know, but we like his vibes, you know?
I've got a good.
His vaguely threatening vibes.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, I
not
guess,
vaguely sometimes.
so I guess Wolfheart is with us then?
Yeah.
Alright, you and actually wait, you know Sylvan too, right?
No.
Wait, no, you just have
This is a bastard version of Sylvan.
Yeah, that's right.
I just have this image of like Mel and Ren having a girls' night, and Wolfheart is just like wearing pigtails in
There.
his hair with like makeup, allowing them to like paint his nails.
I've been
Yeah.
agreed to this.
Yes, I'm definitely, as I'm teaching Mel words as she's like learning, I'm sitting there and I'm braiding Wolfheart's hair, and then I take the braid out, and then I do it again. I take it out and then do it again.
I mean, he
Girl
doesn't
behavior.
yeah, it doesn't seem that bothered by it. So yeah, okay.
We're just chilling.
However, Ferox is screaming inside. Well, he's screaming outside, but inside of Wolfheart. So inside.
Domesticated dog now.
Yeah. And yeah, so I guess actually it's I guess since he has like a bastardized version of Sylvan, you're also I guess also kind of learning like real Sylvan at the same time.
It's like the
Culture
Cockney.
dialect, not real
Sylvan.
Sylvan. It's racist.
Racist Sylvan. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're studying.
Alright, good deal. Unless you guys have anything you want to speak about, interrupt me at this time.
Interrupted frog.
So this is how you say motherfucker.
Ah, yes. Starting the swears.
The correct way to learn a
That
language.
is mandatory when learning a language. You always learn the swears first because then you know if somebody's saying them to you. It's very important.
Yeah, you have to learn how to get yourself into trouble so you can panic and try to get yourself out of trouble.
Exactly. So yeah, back to the shenanigans leg group.
Yeah. Back to the other half of the group.
All right.
You have a leg.
Yeah.
Who's holding the leg?
Not me.
It-
That thing's gross.
Kane has it wrapped
Yeah.
in a jacket that he yoinked off of like the
Right.
coat rack when he
Right.
was leaving.
Right.
Yes.
That way no one just saw him holding a leg. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
Also because it
let's-
smells nasty.
Let's get this back to Shepard. They're probably not going to let us into the gambling hall with a leg that smells this bad.
Probably not. Hayne, I got a question for you.
All right.
Did you? She's like looking at him and just making strong eye contact. Did you know that I
With
had
what?
a little? Did you know that I had a little undead in me? Did you know?
Oh my god, are we doing this again?
I'm
mean, to me-
sorry.
Yes.
I have. Just because you're not surprised by it doesn't mean I don't get to be surprised by this. I had no idea,
Well,
and
hold
now I
on.
want to.
I thought Shepard said that he could tell that you're cursed, that you're like pseudo undead.
Poser.
I don't know, but these are not good things to not know about myself. Did you know? Did you have an inkling of anything?
Again, with this whole thinking all the undead know each other, it's like
That's
Yeah,
not what I'm. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to the fact, like, hey, his friend had an idea. Would Hayne have seen something in me and just thought, oh, maybe that's just a blip, or maybe that's a curse?
Josh, can I retroactively vibe check Orca throughout the entire campaign?
Kantor is just laughing.
What would you like to vibe check for?
I'm just seeing if her soul is the soul of what she says she is.
Okay. Why not?
All right. There you go, 24. That's pretty good.
You have no idea what the fuck she's talking about. Well, you know what she's talking about, but you don't sense. I should rephrase. You don't sense any other thing going on with her.
Right.
would I
No.
be able to have
Just immediate.
okay, hear me out. Above game, hear me out. The
No,
reason
put the
I
cake
ask,
away.
put the cake away. The reason I
Cake.
ask is because I am of vampiric lineage. She comes from a place
What?
of strict vampiric lineage. Not necessarily strict, I don't know, but a lot of vampires.
Okay.
So I was just wondering if there was any vampire-esque things about her that I may or may not have noticed.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I was expecting him to say no again.
I guess also make an insight check.
Okay. I think my insight is absolute shit, but I'll give it a shot. Okay, it's not horrible. Definitely worse.
So you're aware that Orca grew up in a vampire-esque cult.
Society.
Therefore-
Okay.
She might also represent parts of that vampire-like cult
Competition.
society experience.
Great. That love it.
So they both know nothing. Love it.
You a little vampire. Or something. I don't know.
I grew up in a pseudo city. I did drink the blood of the mother, but like I never
Yeah,
went through
right
the
there.
ritual.
Right there. That's what
I
did it.
didn't go through the ritual though.
You drank the blood of a god, woman!
Yeah, that just made me an extra better human.
And also made you cursed.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it kind of sounds right. Alright. I once heard heard a story about a lady. Real nice lady. Give out a lot of hugs. But those hugs were cursed. You take the hug because you think you want the hug. You don't actually want the hug.
Orca, if it makes you feel better, you have the soul of a person.
It kind of does. Yeah. Honestly, it was more of a concern of maybe the Mother of Abyss did something to me, which would be her right, I suppose, but it's kind of disconcerting to find out that information months after the fact, you know?
Wait, it's only been months? I thought you lived here your whole life.
No, I'm referring to the Mother of Abyss when I met with the Mother of Abyss.
How do you know it wasn't the first mother that cursed you?
Why would she curse me?
I don't know. Why would the Mother of Abyss curse you?
Because, I don't know, maybe she wanted to make sure that I wouldn't break my oath to her or something?
So maybe the first one did it because you broke your oath to her before you went to go get your new mommy.
Orchid just stares at Elias with horror in her eyes.
You hadn't thought about that, had you? It's fine if you haven't. I'm not, like, holding it against you. It's become clear to me that that's a possibility that you may not have considered.
Orca just walks faster away from the group.
Was that wrong? Did I say the wrong thing again?
If you're asking, I think you already know the answer.
I thought it was a pretty solid question. I thought it would explain a lot.
Hayne just follows.
Hayne! Hey, no, come on!
No, you guys, I didn't mean it.
No, I definitely meant it. It's more so.
Oh, their first argument as a couple.
Oh my god.
Instills the passion.
No, guys, I totally meant it, but you're not supposed to be offended by it.
Well, maybe this is me being autistic. What would be the offensive part of asking that question?
First off, I love how you stated that. Fucking Christ.
It seemed just like an actual genuine question, like above game, and I was like, wait.
Yeah, that's what I thought!
It was. I'm just giving you shit for Orga's response.
I know, but you can't do that because I'm autistic and I won't get it!
I can. Doesn't mean you'll get it, but we still can, technically. It's just mean.
Okay, well, we're all caught up now. I'm done.
Alright, we head back to the Grey Legion chapter.
Alright, you head back.
Yeah. Yeah, we just drop off the leg. It doesn't have to be a scene.
Yeah.
Just hand it to the nurse and just like, I want to put that on ice.
Mm-hmm. And wash it. Smells.
Oh right, we can't get the
She
other
just
leg.
laughs
Hidden
and
by
brings
pigs.
it into the room with Shepard.
I just remembered this guy isn't gonna have his second leg because it was fed to the pigs.
No, the guard's leg was fed to the pigs.
The car's leg was fed to the pigs.
Right. I'm
A
getting
lot
my
of
legs mixed
legs
up.
happened somewhere.
The guard was still alive, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he was just pissed.
Did he... maybe this is a part I'm forgetting, and maybe I'm making this up in my head. Did he take the other leg, like, as vengeance? Is he using the undead leg currently?
No, he sold the undead leg, the ghoul leg,
Yeah.
to
That's the one you got.
Yeah, that's the one that we just
okay.
got back.
Okay.
The leg still in the wind is the leg
The one
that
he
was
gambled.
the leg won in the card game,
Okay.
and so we have to go there.
Wait, I
So-
thought the second leg was just taken by the guard as a joke.
It was. That's
Yes.
the one you guys got first.
Okay.
Because it was closer, and now we're going to the other place.
Yeah.
To
Wait,
get the
He
one
got
that
the
was won
eye-
in the card game.
Which is
Did he get the
here.
eyeball?
No, he lost his leg in the gamble for the eyeball.
Yeah.
The
back
eye
then.
was put up as collateral. The leg was then put up as collateral.
And he lost.
And he lost. So he lost his leg.
That was a bad gamble.
It's okay. It doesn't have
Yes.
to make sense. We just have
Oh,
to
it
do
makes-
it right.
It makes sense. It's just like, damn.
The more we talk about this, the more curious I am about this eyeball.
It can see your future.
Ooh.
Is that the truth?
Coming from him, probably not. If Josh had said it, it'd have been more of a 50-50, but I don't trust Ryan.
Yeah, you never know with me either.
That's true, yeah. Josh does like to lie to you.
I do. It's not lying if it's just misinformation. From 2022.
I mean, you could just put 20XX and it'd still be accurate, but yeah.
True.
Don't you put him in the Mega Man universe. Don't you do that to Mega Man.
I had a phone call. What did I miss?
Nothing.
Okay.
Literally nothing.
Confusion and
Me and
bullshitting.
Hayne
That's
got
what.
married.
Nice.
We were
Shut the
clarifying the events of
Legs gone.
Leg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And now,
Now
Elias
it's only
has a
leg
curiosity.
gone.
Yes, and now Elias has a curiosity about an eyeball.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're gonna head to the open gauntlet, which is where the gambling was done at.
That is correct. Alright, you guys head over there. And surprisingly, it's a pretty open bar. Slash tavern. There's like a small house structure that has all the bedding inside of it. But the bar itself is mostly outdoors. It's pretty fairly large area as well. There is a section in this area. So there's the main bar area. It's got all the tables. It's surrounded by a small fence. And then there's the bar itself. And then behind the bar is another fenced off area that would be more classified as the VIP section.
The VIP section is behind the bar.
Yep.
All right. I think I understand the layout.
Let me help with this. Okay. All right. We're gonna.
It's fine. You don't have to make a map
Nope.
unless you're planning
Nope.
on making us fight people.
Nope.
Oh god, it's snowing here.
All right. Area.
Box.
That is there. This is the bar.
Okay.
And then behind the bar is the VIP section.
Okay. I think I understand. And so it's kind of like a cantina style thing where the whole thing is like open concept.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a
Well-
little shelter over the bar. And
Sure.
over the VIP section.
Tuscarora is not. It's not like this isn't like a tropical area of the continent. This is like
I don't think so, no.
yeah. This is
It's not tropical, but it's also not.
well yeah,
snowy.
but like it's just like the open concept. I bet it doesn't work very well in the wintertime.
Probably not.
I mean, I think it's either late winter or early spring now, but like it's still cold.
I thought we were like late spring because we're getting pretty close to like halfway through, like halfway point of the year. Because like winter's all the way at the end of the year.
It would be more mid to late spring currently.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, wouldn't say, Tori, you're keeping track of the calendar. We started at the very beginning of the year. Where are we at?
I mean, okay, here's my follow-up question. Did anyone do the calendar last week when I wasn't here?
Nope.
Oh no.
Nope. That's all
Absolutely
you.
not.
I didn't know we
I
could.
didn't-
I don't think anyone else has access to it, do we?
You could have asked
Nope.
Josh.
Such thoughts did not even occur to us.
Oy,
So
oy,
we
oy,
could've.
okay. God dang it. I
You
didn't
could've
asked
Josh.
record everything.
Hey, Dave.
I mean, that's the
Okay.
main reason I do record this, so we don't have to take as precise notes as needed.
So we're-
No, I know, but I re-listened to
Okay.
the episode and I was like, yeah. Anyways,
Well-
it is technically now 1, 2, 3. We're 3 months into the year.
So it's basically
It's
March.
It's
Yeah,
October.
so it's like late
March.
winter.
Yeah, it's late winter.
Okay,
It's
so
Wait,
Ryan
what
was
day
right.
in March?
the 13th actually.
Holy shit!
Oh
Echoing.
my gosh, that echo. Ooh.
What's up?
Endgame
It's
is
also
my birthday in real life.
Ooh.
and it's technically triple full moon today. Woo.
Hmm.
And it's the
Oh, no.
sanguini eclipse.
Oh. Oh, good.
Yes.
Wolfhard is allowing the braiding of his hair, but there is a tension.
The braiding soothes him.
yeah, that's probably literally what it is. It's just like, this helps me not think about the things.
The moon.
Yeah, this is fine.
Minions! Anyway, sorry.
No, Wolfhard is not Gru.
He could be though.
Wolfhard would not be able to handle the minions.
So anyway, Shepard told us to talk to the proprietor at the Open Gauntlet, so I will head to the bar to see if that's who's working the bar right now.
All right. Yeah, you walk up to the bar. The area, thankfully, is not very busy. It's there are patrons here, but it's not overcrowded.
Sure, yeah, it's like noon.
Yeah. Very mild in terms of people. Oh, I did not write down the owner. Hold on, 1 second.
Sure.
While Josh is doing that, can you guys remind me which fighting pit you guys made it to?
The Dreaded Pits and the Sanguine Arena.
You guys succeeded the dreaded pit, right? And then the Sanguine Arena was
No,
where it
we
was
succeeded.
sideways?
We succeeded neither.
Oh, but you guys did better in the dreaded pit than you did.
Correct, because the Dreaded Pit is air quotes on level, and then the Sanguine Arena is above.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And only Orca attempted the Sanguine Arena.
Ah, that's true. That's true. Her and her javelin.
Don't
Yeah.
talk about the freaking javelin. We're still
That's
mad about the
right.
javelin.
Because it was
Look,
like range combat only.
yeah. It was range combat only. Orca had 2 javelins against like some master archer, just like around the corner, above the
I'm
wall.
trying to
And Orca
remember.
just like, fuck.
Had like Hayne left at that point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, why the fuck didn't the dude with the gun? The
I
two
was-
dudes
I was-
with guns.
Orca was left to die.
Excuse you. We're talking about the
Three
arena.
dudes with guns.
We're talking about the arena. Refer to them by their arena name. They are the men in hats. Thank you.
Oh my god, no.
Which
Yes.
was not decided by me,
Yes, I'm aware.
but I'll take it.
I mean, realistically, does anyone who gets famous in like gladiatorial combat really decide their own name?
No.
All right. So the proprietor of the Open Gauntlet is a Firbolg.
Okay.
Firbolg. Like Lord of the Rings Firbolg? If that even is a Lord
I
of the
don't
Rings.
know what Firbolg you're talking
I
about.
think she's thinking of the Balrog.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
That's a Balor in D&D.
Yeah, no. They're like fuzzy giant people.
They're so
Yeah.
cute.
Okay, I'm about to sit here and I'm like, oh my god, we're about to deal with an elvish devil.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think a Balrog should be handling spirits.
I feel like calling the
I don't know,
Balrog
just the
Elvish Satan
fear.
is a little bit of a disrespect to the Balrog. I feel like it represents more than that.
I know nothing. I know what little you guys. People should be proud of me for
I didn't even
knowing
know
that
this.
much about Lord of the Rings. I don't freaking watch the
I mean,
movies.
Oh yeah.
I
Somebody
remember
knows
it.
the most famous depiction in all of Lord of the Rings, the Balrog. Shocker.
The dreaded Firbolg.
I mean,
heard Bolg or
he
something, and I'm
is
like,
pretty
close
fear-inducing. Yeah, he has a sword and a whip.
Oh man. All right. Yeah. You approach and the fine gentleman behind the counter says, "Ah, hello, friend. What would you like?"
Oh, good afternoon. A friend of mine was here the other day. He got caught up in a card game. And lost his leg.
Shepherd.
Oh, good, you know him. Yes.
Oh, what a fine gentleman.
Yes. Yeah, he's a good guy.
I helped him get out after losing his unfortunate leg.
Well, thank you for that. I was wondering if you knew who it was he lost the leg to. I was told it was a guy that had a gemstone eye, although I don't know if the eye was in his head or if he just had a gemstone eye.
Oh yeah, you would be. You're looking for the out in the VIP area. There is a kobold named Norky
Oh my god.
that hangs out. She does, in fact, have a gemstone eye.
All right. What can you tell me about this Norky? Is she like a nice person? Which do you think she would just give up the leg if I asked nicely, or is she more the type to make me buy it off of her or play her for it?
Well, she's not a mean person. We don't really like the mean-spirited here. Unless they're in the fight pits, of course. But it's more likely she'll have you buy it off of her or play for it.
How good of a gambler is she?
She's very good.
Would you say she's adept at fighting?
I don't know.
You never see her with a weapon, carrying it around, maybe taking it off before she sits down in the bar.
Well, she has a weapon, as most people have weapons. Can't really protect herself without one.
I'm
or
sure.
you know spells, then that can be her weapon. But she does carry several small weapons. Well,
Okay.
I just have never seen her need them for anything.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Look at Orgil's like, let's try the diplomatic route first, shall we?
Orca looks at him back like, yeah, I just needed to plan for in case that didn't work.
Alright. Well, thank you for the information. What was your name, friend?
My name is Eric. Spelled with an A, and then an E,
Like,
and then an R,
I swear.
and then an I,
Okay.
and then a C.
okay.
Eric.
Fucking Dragon Age character. Alright. Well, thank you for your help, Eric. Head
course.
into the VIP section to look for the Kobold Card Shark.
All right. You do so. You are met with strange glances as you enter into the VIP section. It does not take very long before you notice the small form of a kobold, or in your case, the very... What would be a good adjective to describe a kobold soul?
I think you're gonna say they look like a
Avaricious.
kobold, but they're actually three fairies pretending to be a kobold.
That'd be great.
Just
Oh.
adding another layer to the meme is just 3 fairies pretending to be a kobold.
I think a kobold soul looks like peaches. Just gonna throw that out
Peaches,
there.
peaches,
I like
peaches,
it.
peaches, 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 peaches.
It should just be a cabbage.
Did I say cabbage?
Anyway, you are able to recognize the soul of a kobold amidst the most popular table in the VIP section.
All right. I will head right over there.
You do so. You approach, and you all can tell that. I mean, there's a small crowd here watching the table, and you can see the kobold appears to be winning heavily, as everyone at the table is low on coin, and she has a very large stack, about half the size of her, in front of her.
All right.
Damn, I wish she needed something built.
You also are able to tell the very, very bright pink gemstone in her eye socket.
Want.
Right now, Elias is fighting 2 sides of him: money
Mhm.
and horny.
Yeah, I was about to say, Joshua, you can't just say want towards a kobold. Come on, man. You gotta ask first.
I just want the eye.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Are you
That's what
willing,
they all want.
Are you willing to give up your leg for it?
I don't feel like putting mine back on would be as easy as putting Shepard's is. I'd have to bargain something else.
What do you mean? I'm
Oh,
good
I
with a needle.
I didn't know that's what kobolds looked like. Oh.
Small Dargans.
I mean, I'm impressed. All this time, I thought it was just like tiny little munchkin people, but no.
Lizard.
Nice. Sorry, continue.
I like to imagine that Orca just sees the world differently than we do. She sees Balrogs where we see Firbolgs. She sees little munchkin people where we see kobolds.
To be
Okay,
fair,
I think-
Worldview is just different.
To be
I
fair,
think-
I've played games where kobolds are not lizards; they are little like fluffy things with tails and stuff. Like
Yeah,
kobolds
World
yeah.
of
can't
Warcraft.
Yeah.
Oh god. Anyways, yeah, that's sorry. I just wanted to jump in with that.
Yeah, kobolds being little dragons are a D&D thing. They're usually little, like, dog people.
I feel like I should get like 1 inspiration point for being unintentionally funny.
No.
Damn.
Gotta be intentionally funny for that shit.
You don't get inspiration if you ask for it.
So, I'll wait for like a lull in the game, and I'll say, "Beg your pardon. Are you Norky?"
Who's asking?
My name's Hein McDooley. I believe you met a friend of mine the other night named Shepard Doomcaller and won off a very important appendage from him.
Yeah, his stinky leg.
Why wouldn't you just say that she took his leg? You say it like that; it sounds like there's some sort of like innuendo there.
Just put a hand up to Elias, like, shut up.
Just say it. You could just said the leg.
Hain is just like the unintentional big brother of the whole group.
It really does seem like that way, doesn't it?
He bet his leg. I bet my eye. I won. We took his leg.
And that is, you're right. He did willingly put it up for his bet. I've come to ask for it back.
On what grounds?
He needs it to walk.
Say the grounds he would have been walking on if he still had the leg.
I'm not just gonna give it to you. I want it fair and square.
She's not wrong.
It?
That
I said she is not wrong.
Nice save.
I heard differently.
my friend is from out of town. She doesn't know much about the ways of the world.
I was simply saying you made sense with that comment.
I think it's time for you and me to both stop saying anything. Hayne, please go.
The self-awareness.
Holy shit! Character development from Elias? No.
Yeah. The most like self-aware autistic way possible. Just like, yes, I've gone too far.
It's time for us to both stop talking now. Slowly drags Orca back 5 feet.
Hayne, as they're talking and they appear to be insulting Norky, as you notice, given your high insight, that Norky's becoming agitated, and you sense souls in the shadows surrounding the table.
Listen, we're civilized folk. I understand you're a bit of a gambler. How about a wager? Why don't you give me the chance to win the leg back off you?
Now you're talking my language. Alright, the 4 of you, you lost. Fuck off. Take what you have left and leave. The 4 other people at the table are like, oh, and they quickly scurry up all their coin and run. Just you and me, or your 2 buffoons gonna play as well?
I can watch, potentially give color commentary. I'm not much for card games.
I'm not
Why's
good
it
at
gotta be
these kind
color
of.
commentary?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Why's it gotta be color commentary?
Would you prefer that I give monochrome commentary?
Just regular commentary is fine.
Okay, I can work with that.
I don't know anything about card games, so I will not be in this.
Alright, just you and me then, Mr. Hayne McDooley.
All right, Hayne will take his jacket off, put it on the chair, and sit down across from Norky. And then he'll start to roll up his sleeves to put his various tattoos on display.
Alright. Go ahead and roll 3d20.
Okay. I'm sure you expected this, Josh, but I'm going to cheat like hell.
I believe you. You could roll 60-20.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Just all at once?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So as Hayne is preparing himself, I just like get right up in his ear, trying to give him motivational talk. Right?
Don't have an ear.
You're metaphorical here. All right, buddy.
Right up in his hot spot.
You know exactly what you're doing.
Oh.
All right, you got this. All right, you gotta shoot the devil, take him down, side control, then full mount, and get ground and pound until he makes no
Side
sound because he's
controlling.
dead.
Orca's on the
cards.
Orca's like on the other side of Hayne, and she's just kind of like she's trying to be like very intimidating in general.
Disadvantage. He's gonna get disadvantage from your stupidity.
Also, wow, I'm surprised that You're just gonna let another person get up in your man's hotspot that quickly? You're not gonna say anything?
She ain't
He's
here.
not there.
I'm not
She can't do
there.
nothing.
I'm with you. You and me and Mel are back at like the fucking duck.
Oh, but Orca's
studying.
on the other side, up in his business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two people up in your man's hotspot. Damn.
I know. That's why I was like, Ren senses a disturbance in the forest. She's like, what's happening?
Meanwhile, Norky across the way is probably just like, this is
I
a
know.
weird fucking polycule. God damn.
Elias and Orca, the two of you feel hands on your shoulders as Trig
Trig.
grabs you and then gestures you to follow him off to the side.
My
I will
man.
stand up. I will stand up and move to a 90-degree section away from Hane, and I will say, "Excuse me, sir. I was invited here to do commentary."
Orca follows Trig and just looks at Hane and said, I just wanted to offer support. I believe in you. Get that man's leg back.
I will now be taking a neutral stance on this match from this point going forward.
Are you repping this card game?
Yes.
All right. Now that the distractions have been dealt with, why don't we
Kinda.
start? Kinda, yeah, right? All right.
Why don't we? That sounds magnificent.
Hey, there's a nat 20 in there. There's also a not.
And a nat
There's
one.
also a not nat 20.
The opposite of a nat 20.
Okay.
Pretty like balanced actually.
Yeah. So,
Complete dead center.
so she wins the first hand. You win the next two. So we need to roll 4 more d20s.
Okay. I see how you're ruling it
Yeah.
now.
At first, when I was like, how does Hane win with a 1? I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, that math ain't mathin'. Hello, Hina. Can I help you?
Effectively at advantage
Right, yeah. And so
because he's cheating.
20
Yeah.
Ooh, look at
20
that.
and
Another
14.
one.
Okay. So you win the next hand, and then she wins the hand after that.
Oh, okay.
She beat you.
I mean, it's a give and take.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's pretty close. So
Oh, I thought it was in Hane's favor.
go ahead
You're
and
up by
roll.
1.
Go ahead and roll 2 more d20.
Okay.
The duel of cards is getting heated. I arrive.
Why are you like a radio announcer?
You did say it was coming. Toby.
Oh, jeez.
You sound like a fucking baseball announcer from like, what is it, like the fucking 40s?
Okay.
Like,
You can-
And then she wins that hand. And it's at this point,
ooh, you're tied.
yeah, as you're tied, she goes, I can tell you really want the leg back for your friend. And at this rate, we're going to be here all night.
I can't hustle anyone if you're at my table this whole fucking time.
So I'm willing to cut you a deal.
Is the match about to be thrown?
You can have the leg. I don't really want it anyway.
It's gross.
What?
It smells.
If I need a favor, I'll come find you.
Okay, so as my position here, I think is coming to a close, I'm gonna say I want to thank everyone for joining us for this spectacular event tonight. You know, you had all these places you could be, you chose to be here with us instead. We really appreciate it. Please pick up 2 chairs on your way out. It'll go a lot faster for
Elias.
cleaning up. One doesn't-
Elias, you're done.
Yeah, exactly. I was finishing up. Now you're making it take
Orca-
longer.
Orca walks over to Elias, like hooks her arm with his, and say, "Okay, let's go. Let's go now."
Actually, no. Thank you. I am a person with autonomy, and I will do as I like. Before I leave, which I'm about to do, and I don't know that you should be promising this lady any favors. I don't know. That's a good idea.
Elias, he's a big boy. He can handle it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but he's a big boy who is intrinsically tied to the rest of us. So if this becomes a problem for him, it becomes a problem for all of us.
And
I'm
then
not
we'll
worried
handle
about
it.
the rest of you. I don't care about the rest of you. He's far more interesting than any of you.
I mean, that's true, but that's not what I'm talking about.
How about this? One last hand. If I win, you give me the leg and a little something extra. If I lose, I still get the leg, but you get 2 favors.
Deal.
I really hope you win, buddy.
All right. 1d20.
All right.
Walk back to my position in the middle of the table.
You're standing on the table.
No, like standing in the middle of the 2 people playing cards.
Well, you said in the middle of the table, so I.
Well, if
Like
you want to take everything I say as if it's exactly meant to be literally, then yes, that's a perfect
I
Like
don't
an
know.
untrained house cat.
Obviously, he's no clipping through the table.
I don't want to have to file up. Oh.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Oh.
My ghoul leg inspiration.
I was cringing so hard. I was like, ah.
Oh, Motherfucker.
No! It failed you.
All right.
Fucking gulag.
I told you never to trust
Off to the gulag with you.
Yeah.
All right. She
Go directly to Gulag.
shows her hand
That's firing squad.
as victory over you is very eminent, and she says, 2 favors. Very well.
2!
All right. We had a deal.
She whistles out, and the leg just drops from the sky.
I have expected it to just like sail in from off screen.
I'm seeing the scene from Shrek 2 when the pig fell straight on the
Exactly.
table in Shrek 2. It just a leg.
Gross.
Quite the picture.
Yeah.
Hey
Thanks
Josh,
for
quick
playing.
question.
Yeah.
Is this technically a skill check?
Not technically, no.
Okay. Then never mind.
It's a luck check.
Effectively, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well. You win some, you lose some.
Thankfully, she seems kind of nice.
Yeah. I mean, a favor only takes you so far. Like, I'm not gonna kill someone for her.
Yeah.
Correct. This favor is a lot of someone's today.
I mean, did you make that stipulation clear before you made that deal, though? Because she seems to have some form of influence, and so that may be something she's willing to necessarily, not that I think you're
Too late
bluffing, but-
now!
What?
I said, too late now!
I mean, you can kind of tell just based on her status. If she wanted somebody dead, they'd be dead. Like, if that was really the breaking point was one favor from somebody that she hardly knows.
It seems like the favor really isn't worth anything to her.
It's worth
I mean, it's more the obligation of owing someone a favor, I think.
I mean, it's also a verbal obligation between 2 thieves. Like, it doesn't mean much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, if she wanted to just give you a leg, she could just give you a leg, but it'd be all weird and mysterious about it.
All right. We got the
Anyway,
leg.
we got the leg.
Yep.
Now that we have the leg, Orca marches over to Elias. What's this about you having your own autonomy? I try to move you out of a situation calmly, and you're like, "Oh, my autonomy." Meanwhile, you guys are obviously throwing me around, picking me up at any given moment. What the hell are you talking about? You have your autonomy. We all have our autonomy. What a stupid thing to say. And then she walks away.
I feel like this rant is perfectly justified, but I feel like it needs to be directed elsewhere. I have never once infringed on Orca's autonomy.
And I would also just like to chime in. I have never picked you up and thrown you around ever, and
Me
probably
either. Me either.
The only time I ever
all
picked you
about
up
the
was
autonomy club.
the only
That
time
was
I
a
ever
good
picked you up was to drag you to safety.
I'm not disagreeing, but points had to be made.
Well,
Poor
make that
Trig
to someone
is
who's actually the person who's guilty of it. I didn't do anything.
You just did it when we were talking while we first met with Naki.
Okay, maybe I was unclear. What I meant was, if you have a problem with other people infringing on your autonomy, address that to them. Don't address it to me when you try to do the same thing that you don't like happening to you, to me, and I rebuff you for it.
It doesn't bother me all that much. It was just I found it.
At me for it.
I'm an expressive person.
All right, everybody.
That's true.
Take a
Yeah,
breath.
you are.
Take a breath. Just calm down just a little bit.
I don't breathe, Cantor.
Yeah, join the club.
Meanwhile, back at the duck, the fox jumps over.
See Jane.
Mel would get like part of it right and then just absolutely fucking demolish the pronunciation of like the last bit.
Turns into like the fox jumps over blue Raz. You're like,
Cheeseburger.
The fox jumps over 30-second tirade.
You're just like,
Some of them
Sure.
sounds that were almost right, I guess. I think.
Ren's like doing her best not to like visibly like flinch at the butchering of like her native tongue. She's like, ooh.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the eucalyptus tree.
There's already been like 2 breakdown crying tears because she
Oh,
couldn't
no.
hear the difference, but she's so
No.
determined to fucking get it that she's like every time the Ren's
It's
like, okay,
young
maybe stop,"
kids
she's like,
learning
no,
math homework.
I'm going to get it. It's like, yeah.
Oh, no. The math homework.
Wolfhart probably at this point is just like sitting in the corner because this is happening. Like, I don't know what to do, but I don't know how to help. I don't really know what's going on.
I feel like it's the epitome of a father trying to teach his son math, but math has changed over the years.
Math is math.
No, it's not. You don't understand. Anyways, just our small little thing. Back to you.
All right, back to the Grey Legion chapter.
Back to Haynes the dad now.
Anybody want a kebab? I could kind of go for a kebab.
8/7 Central on NBC.
I don't know what any of that means. I just want food.
Go eat some dreams then.
You don't tell me what I eat, all right?
It was a suggestion.
Maybe I'll eat your dream.
Why?
You got some weird stuff going on up there.
How funny that you want to eat that.
Well, it's because then I get to see it.
You're such a strange person.
Hey, look, it's a kind of knowing a person that most people will never get to experience. I get to be inside your head for a little bit, and that's kind of neat.
I suppose.
Elias, what's the tastiest dream you've ever eaten?
Well, because a lot of it, like, they do have tastes, but a lot of it comes down to the feeling the person had when they were dreaming. So if you have a really, really good dream, it tastes really good to me, and then I get to have that dream later, should I choose to sleep. I think, so yeah, there was a man I robbed once. He had a lot of money, and he was really rotund, and he was dreaming about a 28-course meal that he ate, and he ate the whole thing by himself. And I tell you what, as nice of a dream as that was, and as good as that food tasted, as nice as that dream tasted, I woke up with indigestion.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense. What about the first dream you've ever eaten?
We don't talk about that one.
Have you eaten any of my dreams?
Have you eaten any of mine?
Well, I don't eat dreams.
Well, that's your first problem.
I'm sure in a manner of speaking.
You haven't lived until you've tried a dream. I'm gonna tell you that much right now. Okay, it's a weird experience.
He avoided
I
the
find
question.
Huh? What's up?
I said you avoided the question.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Thank you.
I wouldn't be too upset about you seeing anything in my dreams. It would have just been a little weird. But I suppose if you're like in a position where you're like starving and you didn't have like another choice, it wouldn't upset me too much. But it depends on the circumstances.
Oh, trust me, if I'm starving, you don't want me to. You don't want me to borrow you for that. That's a bad time for both of us.
What would that be like?
I don't really want to talk about it right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna take it that you have tasted one of my dreams before.
There is a non-zero chance that I may or may not have in the past tasted one of your dreams.
Sounds all the same to me. Anyway, let's go give your brother his leg.
Off we go.
All right. You return Shepherd his leg. And he is very grateful.
Don't worry, Shep. They'll get you patched up right as rain.
Appreciate it. It's been really nice having you around.
Oh, I mean, I'll be in town for, I think, a couple more days before I get pulled off to greener pastures. Well, I'll let you rest. I can swing by tomorrow, see if there's anything else I need help with.
Might have
Let
some
me
more
know.
work for you tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, that'll be nice.
Especially if you got a couple extra hands.
I mean, it might depend on what type of work it is, but I might be able to get a couple people together.
It's more of the political persuasion kind of work.
All right, it sounds like we might need to talk details. But we'll
I
save that
agree.
for tomorrow. You need to get your rest.
Yeah.
All right, now
See
that
you
we'll
guys tomorrow.
see you tomorrow. We'll leave him to his bed rest.
Feel better.
Thank you.
All right. Well, anything else anyone wanted to do, or should we just head back?
Well,
I'm good to head back.
Say, oh, maybe we go like grab a drink or something. You know, we're already out. Might as well go do something.
Isn't it still morning?
It's like noon. It's like maybe 1 o'clock now.
Yeah. That's time to get a drink. Places are mostly empty.
I guess one
Except for
drink
the
wouldn't
day
hurt.
drinkers.
I mean, there's a tavern back of the inn. We can just get a drink out the inn.
Yeah, but that's a lot of walking to get there first. I need to wet my whistle.
We got to go there anyway.
Wait, is this the same day as like unpigging the pig man and everything?
No, this is the
it's
next day.
It's the next day. I think
Ah.
we're on. Yeah, well, I think we're on the 14th now.
Ugh, okay, it is the 14th. Oh no, I have to
Yeah.
look at the calendar. Ah.
Yeah, because Haynes' meeting with Maz and Zarbo was at night.
Yeah.
So when you went to like meet the Grey Legion and that was the day then.
That was
That'd
on
be
the
today?
14th. Yep, same day.
Ah, I see.
Same,
Gotcha.
same day
gotcha,
as when we first went there.
Yeah. The
It's
last
been like 2 hours.
the last thing for the 13th would have been the meetup with Maz and Zardo.
But yeah, let's get a drink. Maybe we can get a walking drink if we have to, but I'd like to sit down somewhere before we have to do all the walking.
Walking.
Let's get a walking drink and
and
sit
then
down.
sit down. Totally makes sense.
Well, yeah, I can't get a drink right in this spot, so I'm going to have to walk somewhere else to get the drink. I just don't want to have to walk all the way back to the inn to get the drink priced.
Orca's just looking at Elias and just realizes that she needs to, like, he's having feelings and he needs to be talked through, so she's just like, it's okay.
Yeah.
We can get one drink. We can get a drink. Just
Guys,
one.
I don't know if this is Elias.
Anyway, I get a sippins for the road, apparently.
Yeah, come on. Let's go find somewhere to drink.
All right.
Haynes.
Hayden is looking for something for for Elias to like work on with his hands because I feel like Elias is just getting overstimmied.
Yeah, a little bit. There's so many lights and sounds, man.
He needs something to do with his hands.
Just tell him to make a fidget cube, and that will solve all the problems going
Yeah.
forward.
Elias, make yourself a Rubik's Cube. What the fuck is a Rubik's Cube? I don't know. Make it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we stop at a bar and Hayne draws the basic concept of like a fidget cube on like a napkin, and then it's like, hey, Elias, I think you should make one of these. It might help you out.
Oh my god, that's dope.
Let's get so many switches and
It's got
dials
switches,
and levers.
This means
it's got
spin.
buttons. The buttons click.
This thing just spins forever. Fuck yeah.
What do the buttons do? Nothing. They just click. It's the best part.
And that's when Elias clicks it too hard and breaks it and he cries.
What do
for
the
days.
buttons do? They provide dopamine.
Nope.
So you don't believe me? Give it a try.
I will say I haven't known any greater betrayal than playing with a fidget cube and like 3 out of the 5 buttons don't click.
Oh god, that is evil.
It's like, oh, gross.
Why are you even here?
Is Elias making the Rubik Cube actually in the game, or is that a bub game?
No, I am making a fidget cube, not a Rubik's
Okay.
cube.
Well, yeah, I just wasn't sure, like, are we... Yeah.
Does he need to make 2 because Orca wants 1?
That might solve the sword problem.
It might, honestly.
I'm gonna make 2.
yeah, that's Orca's stem response is sword. Too much emotion.
Actually, you know what Orca needs is like a second like sword like hilt on that hangs on her other side, but this one just like extends with like an umbrella pole. There's not actually a sword; it's just the motion of pulling the sword out.
No, Orca just needs a thunder blanket for when she gets scared. We have to treat Orca like a small dog that's afraid of fireworks.
Oh no, she's shaking.
Jesus Christ. Orca
She's
is uninterested in the fidget toy. And she just.
shaking in divine wrath.
Did you guys come back to the duck?
No, we stopped at another bar, so
We
that.
Did we make it to the bar?
Well,
I
yeah,
thought we-
because
So
that's
far, yes.
yeah, because I waited till we got to the bar to draw the fidget cube on a napkin.
All right. Orca is currently drinking.
God damn it.
Okay, maybe you want to slow down. We still have to walk back to the end.
Or I'm like sipping. I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm sure to fuck you.
Orca is doing what she calls sipping.
Mhm.
Trying. She's trying. That should count for something.
I'm giving it 5 minutes between each drink.
It takes so Elias has 3 or 4 drinks, and after the 4th one, he's feeling pretty good. Right as he finishes the 4th one and goes to put the glass down, you just watch as he just transitions into dawn.
Oh boy.
He's had his bro juice.
Oh.
No, that's that's midlight. That's midlight. He is
Oh,
now
my
Dawn.
bad. That's right.
Is Dawn
Happy.
So
Very
Dawn
happy.
is Dawn is the light blues and pinks in the hair, the the lightish, almost whitest skin. Yeah.
Oh, pretty Elias.
Yes.
As
It's-
opposed
it's,
to normal Elias.
it's golden retriever Elias.
Yes.
Yes.
It's himbo Elias.
No, that's midlight Elias.
No, there's a difference
No,
between a himbo
no.
and a bro.
Yeah, he's a bro. That's not a himbo. Regardless, you have changed.
In the middle of the day, too.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like the late afternoon. It's now dawn. All right. I always wanted to go to Iceland.
Orca's had maybe 2 drinks, and she's a little tipsy, and she just kind of gets off her chair, but then she just holding onto the chairs in the bar, just walks her way to Elias.
I like how 2 drinks is tipsy.
Yeah.
They could have been strong drinks. You don't know.
I could
Listen,
have.
2 drinks used to be drunk, so you know what? This is improvement.
And she just looks at Elias's hair and just starts to play with it.
So, yeah. As soon as he transitioned, he would have taken out his braid. He likes to have the hair flowing when he's in dawn. Oh, that feels really nice, actually. Thank you.
Pretty Elias.
Oh, thank you. Can I get her another drink?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
How about
Orca just running her fingers through his hair, just.
how about we head back to the inn and you can order another drink there.
I think yeah, that's fine.
All right. Hayne takes his hat off and just pours his drink and then puts his hat back on.
That was neat.
Elias, can you pick me up?
Yeah, I can do that. Are we talking? Do you want to be cradled, or do you want a piggyback ride, or am I fireman carrying you? How are we?
Tell me what the fireman carry is.
That's when I throw you over my shoulder.
Fireman carry.
All right. I pick up Orca.
I'm just over here laughing up but 20 minutes ago. Don't pick me up. Don't throw me around. I'm sorry. I just find it funny. Continue.
She only wants to
Duality
be
of life.
manhandled on her watch.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fair.
There's a reason why people will say in a sub-dom dynamic the subs are the ones with all the actual power.
It's true. Anyways,
We head back to the duck.
Just change one letter in duck and you get something else.
Yeah, dork.
Faduck.
Dutch.
No, dork.
No.
2 letters.
Dirk?
That's
D-U-C-K.
Yeah.
Maybe then transition to
Dick.
D-I-C-K.
Yeah.
So we're back at the.
Oh,
we're
that
back at
wasn't
the
even where
end.
I thought you were going with. I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
I-
yeah, same.
Yeah, I thought you
There's
were
a
going
couple
for
different ways
fuck.
I could have gone.
Oh, I was going with dick.
I think they both work. They both work.
I mean, they do.
Listen, sometimes you get drunk and fuck, you accidentally built a deck.
Oops, all D's.
That was the
You
sound
guys
of the
like
nail
come
gun.
back, and
Yeah,
it's
That
like
and all the horrible
poor
screams.
Mel is having like her third breakdown.
Oh,
we're into like grammar.
Oh no.
It's no longer the crying breakdown. It's the what the fuck do you mean?
Yeah,
Breakdown.
we've escalated.
It's
Krista
like,
is having her math moment.
yeah, it's
Oh,
like
no.
yeah, it's just like someone who doesn't know English as a first language learning English and just like, what do you mean?
No, Krista is me when I was learning all the different verb tenses in French. This is me right now.
That Elias wants to comfort Mel, but he doesn't also want to put down Orca because she hasn't asked him to yet.
I mean, I feel like we're also in the upstairs room, not doing this in the hall.
I was just
Yeah.
told we find the other party members, and so I was
Okay.
going from there.
Okay.
I figured we probably at some point would have just sat in the room. That's boring. We'd eventually probably would have made it downstairs for like a
Yeah,
change.
to the
Eventually would have been
common
like,
area.
we need a change of atmosphere. Maybe that'll help in order to hopefully avoid another breakdown. It didn't work.
It did for a while, and then
Yeah.
we got to
And then we-
verbs.
Yeah, then we got to verbs and conjugation, and all of a sudden it was like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? That's how they put the words together. That doesn't make sense.
You seem really upset.
Why are the verb and the subject the verb is modifying so fucking far away?
Mel's like sitting on a table at this point, like all pretense of like chairs doesn't exist.
Why are objects gendered? I don't fucking know.
That's a
Orca
great question,
sees-
sweetie. No idea.
Orca sees Mel, and she slowly but surely makes her way over to the table.
So I guess you have been
Why
given
were
permission
you-
to release.
Okay, yeah, I gently
Oh,
put
right.
Orca on the
Right,
floor.
yeah. Very toddler style, like she just starts kicking until she gets.
Look, all you had to do is say, "Please put me down."
She puts her finger to like Elias's mouth. Shh.
How? What happened?
Welcome back.
I don't know.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Have you been drinking
Yes.
already?
Actually, yeah, that probably is what happened. I can't remember a whole lot before.
Elias
Today's
was
a weird day.
Elias was really cranky, and he wanted to get a drink. And
That's
I
what it
wanted to figure out why he was being cranky, and then Hayne distracted him with the fidget toy.
Oh yeah, you want to see my new toy? I built this at the bar we were at. It's super cool.
Oh no, it's this
Orca's just like giving Ren the whole eyes of like the conversation of everything that's happened with Elias up till
one.
this
Just like
moment.
the never-ending stream of words, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like slowly, like my head is like kind of tilting. It's almost like your words are literally like pelting me, and I'm just like,
Yeah, it's been a big day for them.
So how'd the leg hunt go?
Wait, how did you? What? How did you,
You didn't
know
know
about
about
Wait,
that?
Didn't
We
I? I
found,
thought I
no,
did.
no, we
No,
found out
no.
when we got
Oh,
there.
okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, then it's how did your
a ghost just like
The ghost
felt
of
that they
his
went
leg told me.
hunting.
The ghost of his legs specifically.
you know what?
Why was that foot sign languaging me?
I mean, it wouldn't
With its
surprise me if that
toes.
happens at some
A
point.
ghost not realizing she can see him just, did you know your friends are fucking weird? They're walking around with a leg. And Mel's just, a leg.
I was like,
And
I
they're
don't
just
have time for
"Oh,
this.
hi."
I got verbs to learn.
So I'm working on conjugation, motherfucker. Go away.
So what did you guys do today? We've been learning.
We met Haynes' brood brother, who lost his legs.
He seems to have a gambling problem.
Is the gambling
Also-
problem related to the losing the legs?
Yes, actually,
Yes.
very directly
Yes.
related.
Yes.
Damn,
Who
sounds like
gambles away
skill
their
issue then.
legs?
It was partly a hate crime, but yeah, his gambling lost him the first leg.
I very much so questioned his decision making after he told us that he lost the first killer in a bet and then continued to bet the other leg past that. That's when I decided to.
He didn't bet the second leg. The guard took it from him.
Yeah, well, she said.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hate crime.
Yeah, hate crime.
Oh, so we got his legs back, and he'll be good as new tomorrow. So check back with him then. He said, had some work for us possibly.
What kind of work specifically?
Political outreach.
Ooh,
Oh, I
fun.
love that. That's my favorite.
That sounds more attuned to some of us than others, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could really do much political stuff with the sword. Also, I'm fucking done with politics. I fucking hate politics. Nothing but just endless meanings of over and over time. Oh, tell me about the history of this frenzy city. Oh, why is this frenzy city can't do this thing?
Okay,
oh,
okay,
maybe we should make a
okay.
fifth city.
I pull Orca down into a chair. Bat her hand like, oh, it's okay. It can't hurt you now.
Orca just has her hands like at her temples. Just like, can't do politics. Politics is it's a horrible business full of horrible people.
Yep, yep. Just it's rubbing her hand.
So I said,
Also-
Barca, why don't we go like draw you a bubble bath or something? I think you need a minute.
I don't want a bubble bath. I want to hang out with my girls.
I mean, they could go with you.
Orca just like looks at Mel and
It's
Ren,
like-
and just kind of looks at them, just like,
What? It's like, what? Who has a bubble bath at like 10 a.m.?
Someone who needs to relax at 10 a.m.
Someone who didn't sleep yet?
Yeah, well, I don't know. That might be dangerous. You could drown.
Get good?
Also,
I don't know.
also, dare I say, it would be weird for the three of us to be in a bubble bath together.
Well, I didn't say they had to get into. I think we're getting too much in the weeds here. If you don't like the bubble bath idea, then we'll skip that.
Okay, so until we go help with potential political intrigue, what else do we have on the docket for today? Because I slowly close Mel's Sylvan book, and I'm like, because I think we're done here for now.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm so
Yeah,
fucking over this. The verbs
that-
don't make sense.
That would be preferable.
We'll give what we've learned time to sink in before we come back to this.
Orca takes the book, the bit of the book, she's just like going through the pages, looking at the words.
Gentle on pages.
I'm not gonna rip anything. I'm a lot of things. I know how to hold a book.
She's like, if you dog ear a single page, I swear.
Yes.
So
Well, now I won't dog ear a page.
It didn't work as well as I wanted it to, but I tore a piece of paper in front of my mic, hoping it would pick up the.
Oh, that's
That's
the
what
noise
that
was.
was. Oh my god.
It
Sounded
sounded
like
like when you have like a little hair in the back of your throat, and you're like,
Oh, honestly, it sounded like someone like knocked their mic off.
oh yeah, that's
Either
it.
off their head or like off the table or something.
This is the triple moon that like lasts 3 days, right?
No.
Oh, I thought it
No,
was
the
this one.
Sanguini eclipse came and gone.
Oh, okay.
Nothing happened.
Dope.
We're all good.
It just makes
What
the meeting with Maz and Zardo
Very-
even more like freaky because like oh
Very ominous. You guys were.
yeah, a lot of moons out tonight.
Why is this one so red? Ooh.
Did anyone else hear her go robot, or was that me?
No,
It
Yeah.
wasn't just you.
I heard it too.
Oh, sorry. I'm far away from my computer.
How dare you?
You don't want to go outside.
Oh, all this time I thought Hina was a cat.
no.
No, she's a very big dog.
Well,
How?
Oh, I know that.
I've shown you pictures of Hina.
When would you have shown me pictures of another person's dog?
Dude, the same day I showed you pictures of Tori.
Oh, I'll be really honest. I wasn't even paying attention to the dog. I was paying attention to the face.
Okay. Anyways,
Thanks.
Thanks.
I think that's a compliment, but it's hard to tell.
It's neither a compliment or not a compliment. It's more so I was looking at the person because I wanted to see what you looked like. My brain wasn't
enough.
even processing the animal. But yeah,
Alright,
good
well.
to know. Big
Okay,
golden
moving
retriever.
on. So are we robbing someone today? Or I guess we technically would have to wait for this evening, huh? When he thinks his guard is on duty.
What?
Huh?
Oh, right. You weren't around for that conversation. We're robbing a rich man today.
He was there.
Excuse-
Wait, he learned this information at the same time. He was there.
Well, he said what? Like he wasn't there, so I assume maybe he wasn't.
I wasn't there for that.
Oh, well, we're robbing a man today. Get
Oh,
excited.
I'm so glad I was able to have input for this conversation.
I mean, you don't have to
Rob-
come with if you don't want to. We're not going to make you.
Cantor, do you want to rob a rich asshole with us?
I'm going to need a lot more details about exactly what's happening.
Would you like to
for
rob
some
an
consideration.
asshole?
No, whoa, no. Rephrase that one. Run that one back. Put that one back in the. Cook that one a little longer.
If the guards
I
get
will-
angry, do we use weapons or fists?
Oh no.
Yes.
I explained the story to Cantor.
You weren't there. I'll explain.
I
it
was
to
still
Cantor.
told, and I don't want to spend another 20 minutes on this.
I
They
am
explain it
the
to
man.
Cantor.
So, how are we gonna do this?
I mean, there's a whole back door that's just not guarded, so
Oh, I wasn't sure if we needed like who's to figure out who's going to be the lookout, who's going
Hey.
to take.
Thank God.
Ha ha ha.
How many other people are there in this open tavern room?
Are you in the open tavern room?
That's a great question.
We are at a table, so I'm assuming we are at.
Ah,
Then,
all right.
then
At a
yes.
table, given the time of day, about 20.
oh,
Wait,
okay.
I thought it
well,
was like early day.
Me too.
It's 1
It's like
PM.
late afternoon.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know anything
I feel
about times.
time is
I
a
feel like-
soup.
I feel like we're in
Time
Miss
is
Medora's
soup.
mask.
That
Okay,
is an
yeah, I'm not
illusion.
real.
Nothing's real.
I didn't think there would be that many people in here. So yeah, sorry. I'm not dumb. Not gonna
Oh,
yap
okay.
about it in public if that many people are around.
I would telepathically pass the information along to Cantor then.
Orca's just gently reading through a book.
But that's more
Just
of an
so-
evening excursion. So does anybody have wanted to do?
Well, before we
Today.
just to touch base, above game, Joe, like you know what the plan for that is, right? Or did you need like a reminder? I'm just asking.
I don't remember the exact plan. I just remember
there
there
was
was
There,
talk.
there isn't one.
There
wasn't
isn't a plan.
yet.
Yeah,
It's just
no.
a vibe.
Well, it was
Just
more
a
so like
rumor.
when I say plan, what I mean is the plan is to go there and rob that man. Like I was making sure that that was still like something that was fresh in his mind, is all. I was like, if we actually need to touch on that, we probably should. But if we don't, then we don't. But yeah.
Well, I mean, we did say we were going to try and keep a low profile for a little while, but I'm just not sure if this is something we should jump right into immediately. Shouldn't we do a little bit more investigation as to the surroundings and just kind of scope things out first before we jump right in?
I think that would be actually a really excellent night. We should definitely do that.
I'd like to have as much information as possible so I don't go into this, not knowing or not expecting something or expecting nothing to happen and then all kinds of hell breaks loose.
Well, I mean, me, Hane, and Trig could go stake the place out tonight, see if we notice any sort of like patterns or anything, and then we could come report back to you all in the morning. Take it from there.
I mean, you don't have to report back to me. I figure we'd all like to know.
Well, that's what when I say report back to you, I mean report to the group.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a terrible idea if you guys are up for it, of course.
Well, that's for this evening. Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, tonight I was planning. I need to go talk to Maz and Zardo again. Actually, something came up today, and then tonight actually, Trig and I were gonna go visit his wife's grave.
That's understandable, I suppose. I suppose that's understandable.
Yeah, that's probably a lot more important, so you definitely do that first. And that'll give us an extra day.
No. Maybe somebody else can stake out the place. It doesn't always have to be me and Trig.
I mean, I'd be perfectly fine with going.
I'll stay behind.
Well, the only reason I'm sure they look towards you and Trig so much is because you guys are just so good at hiding.
Oh no, I'm not saying like.
We say as we look around for Trig, who's just like melded into a wall.
If they don't notice I'm here, they don't beam their thoughts into my head.
I'm not saying like I don't appreciate it. I like staking out things. It's just I've got other plans, and you don't have to wait for me to do it. Like
No,
anybody can do it. It's just watching and following the patterns, looking to see like when guard shifts change.
Yeah, and it's not something I'm totally unaccustomed to. I can definitely do it. It's just not my necessary normal area of expertise, but I'm sure I can get it done just fine.
So that's evening activities. So for today, we also have, and I pull out 2 more quest job board stubs, and I'm like, we've got protection detail for rich people and a baker who had something stolen.
I'd be interested in helping you with the baker one, but I don't protect the rich. They have their own protection. They don't need me for that.
They're new rich. They don't have protection yet.
Oh well, they can afford it.
Yeah, they're
but
new money rich people.
Oh, that's almost worse. Those people aren't generally very good with their money.
Exactly, which means they overpay.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
That also means they're kind of naive to the social structure that is higher society.
I'm not sure what you
then?
mean by that.
I mean, they used to be poor and now they're rich. They don't really know how the rich act. They'd be like the new kid in school.
Oh, so you're saying that due to their lifestyle, would somewhat make themselves easier marks because they make themselves more obvious. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand? I was just trying to make sure that I was interpreting correctly.
Well, the point I was trying to make is just because they're rich now doesn't automatically make them terrible people. Like, we don't know how they got rich. It could have been luck. At which point they're now going into a viper den of people who look down at them for being new rich.
I definitely don't want to give the implication that I think these people are necessarily bad people. It's just not the type of it's not the type of work that I traditionally do. But if you all would appreciate my presence there, I don't want to be one who creates any friction here, so I'd be more than happy to come along if that's what everyone else prefers.
Perfection detail isn't exactly a one-time thing.
Okay, so the baker then. I put the other stuff away. After all that, just like, okay, we're just gonna get this moving, get this truck moving, get this ship a sailing.
What did the baker lose? What did they need to be found?
No idea.
It didn't specify. It just said had something stolen and would like it back. I pull out my city pamphlet and find where this bakery is.
All right. So this baker is located in Old Coscaroba.
Hey, that's where we are.
No, sorry, you guys
No,
are...
we're in Light Valley for the duck.
Yeah. Actually not too far away from the Old Gauntlet, so...
That's where you were.
Yeah, he's like right on this corner.
So I say to Hane in Thieves' Cant, I was like, this is probably something shady, right?
Which part? The part where someone was stolen from, or the business itself?
I'm thinking just the solicitation of this job. It seems... It's definitely not ordinary. Generally, when people are looking for something that was stolen from them, they're very specific about what that thing is, and will generally describe it in detail. If someone's hiding what they had stolen from them, I have to assume that they have a reason for hiding it.
Maybe the thing that was stolen is embarrassing.
That's also a possibility.
I didn't realize the two of you had such interesting discussions with lamps.
Discussions of what?
Lamps.
Well, I think environmental lighting is a very important thing, especially for, depending on what environment you're in. It can very much so set the tone of, the mood that you're trying to create in the room. Aesthetics are a big thing.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
To the bakery.
Yeah, so I was like, so are we going to a bakery?
Just like, ooh, lamps.
Yeah, can we, if you don't mind, I just need to stop by the castle real quick to leave a message for Maz and Zardo that I need to meet up with them tonight.
Alright.
Yeah. As we swing by the castle, Hane walks up to a guard right outside the castle, says pineapple pizza, and then without waiting for a response, turns back and returns to the party.
No, it's pineapple pizza. They're called pizzas in this world.
Pizzazz.
Pizzazz.
I love my pizzazz.
Pizza. I know.
Okay. So, you guys head to the bakery. The bakery is titled Graham's Kitchen.
Graham as in the cracker, or Graham as in like grandma?
Graham as in the name Graham.
No, it's like the word Graham, like in graham cracker, but it says Ma at the end.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
So like G-R-A... Graham.
Graham.
Yes.
Graham. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Name Graham. Graham. Graham's Kitchen.
Okay.
Graham.
All right. As you enter inside, you see a small line of people And behind the counter in this establishment is a very generic human male.
A human man.
Oh, I take out. I'm like, I have this little stub. I take out the fucking job board stub. Hello, we're here about a job posting.
You just cut in line, or do you wait?
Was there a line?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear the line. Sorry, I just heard there's a human male behind the counter. Yes, I wait in line.
Okay, it's a short line. Doesn't take very
Okay.
long. But
Yeah, I'll just have selective hearing today, apparently.
apparently,
What?
Ian being
This is
aggressive
super
and
fucking-
like.
Holy
barking
shit,
for
has
no
Ryan been here this whole time?
reason. Oh my god, I'm not in France? Crazy.
wee.
You can
Anyway.
go back.
Oh.
We didn't need you.
Oh.
You can go with her, Mike.
Woo,
I would prefer
vacation.
He didn't.
Get a Royale with cheese.
I had a royal cheese while I was in Paris.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right. We
wait in
wait.
line.
Wait for the line to disperse.
All right, it only takes a few minutes. You guys are at the front of the line. You mentioned the job board, and he looks excited that you're there for it. He says, "Oh,
You
good.
were gonna say confused. I was gonna be like, fuck.
You're here to help recover my possession, then."
I mean,
Yes?
what's the possession?
Yeah, you're going
It's
to
a
be more
trophy that I
specific.
won. I would very much like it back.
A
What
trophy
was the trophy
for.
for?
It was a trophy I won in a cooking contest. It was more like a bake-off.
What did you win with?
A cracker.
God damn
It's a
Was it a
very
great bake-off?
boring fucking bake-off. Jesus Christ.
What'd you name the cracker?
A graham cracker after myself.
Nah. Mm-hmm.
Jeremy.
Sounds delicious. Do you have an idea of who stole your trophy?
Yeah, I'm more than willing to bet it was Saltine down the street.
Did they make a cracker?
They tried.
Did it not go well?
I mean, it was good. It just wasn't as good as my graham cracker. That's why I won the contest, and Saltine didn't.
Well, I understand that Saltine may have had his feelings hurt by not winning the contest. I'm sure he put his all into making his cracker, but that does not make it okay to steal other people's trophies that they won.
Exactly.
So why do you think Saltine took it, other than the fact that you think that they're salty about the fact you won?
That's exactly why.
They're salty
Ah.
about everything they do.
I'm sorry, I had to.
I want my damn trophy back.
Okay. We'll do our best.
I appreciate it. Would you like to order anything?
Maybe one of these
You make your-
crackers that won you this
Yeah.
trophy.
Oh, phenomenal. Great choice.
Award-winning graham cracker.
How
Is-
many?
is-
8?
Well, is it just the cracker by itself? Do you put
You,
something
you
on
can
it?
customize it. Yeah, we've got toppings. Really good by themselves, but
What kind of topping?
I mean, you can add chocolate. You can add marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
Even toast it if you want.
Mm-hmm.
If you want extra, there's always s'more.
I want to go home.
You are home, Tori. That's the worst part.
I know. And I hate it here. I want to go back to France. I was safe there. I didn't have to listen to this. I will take some more.
Perfect. I'll
How
just
much
make a
for
batch of them.
Some more.
Well, on the house, so you guys are gonna go get my trophy back. So
Oh, okay. Cool.
yeah. You see, he goes hard at work at making you graham crackers and s'more.
Just a follow up, just in case if ever it's not Saltine, like, do you have a second person in mind? Potentially, any other enemies?
Potentially, I mean, there's always enemies. You can check with Rice.
Can we roll back and go to the new money people that need a guard? Fucking. Can we just retcon this?
Does
No,
Rice
it's
make
too
cake?
late.
Take it to one, you know?
The game already autosaved.
Ah, damn it, not the autosave. I forgot the spinner in the corner. I saw the tumbleweed roll past me and I thought nothing of it.
Rice
We'll
does
have to
make
deal with
cake,
this in
but they also
France,
make
huh?
crackers.
Okay. Wait, so did the trophy you won, I take it was for first place, I take it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so second place was Saltine.
Yes.
So
Okay. And third place was Rice.
Yes.
Okay.
was anything else broken, disturbed, or missing other than the trophy?
It's just a trophy.
Nothing broken.
Nothing broken. Nothing stolen. Just a trophy.
Where did you have it, this trophy?
Right here on the counter. So everybody could see it as they came in.
And then how long ago was it stolen?
A couple of days ago.
And so was your shop open? Like, did someone just come in and swipe it off the counter when you weren't looking, or?
No, they swiped it while I was asleep.
Oh, okay. So they broke in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you take this to the guards at all?
Yeah, they didn't care.
Classic guards.
Why not?
They said it was a waste of time and effort to go after such a pointless trophy. You can tell that none of them have ever cooked a day in their lives. I take a lot of pride in my work, and I don't want some salty bitch from down the street taking my credit.
Fair enough. We'll once we get our s'mores, we will, be on our merry way to investigate such thievery.
I appreciate
Do
that.
you leave the doors unlocked when you?
No, they were locked.
Did they like
Did it-
break a window, or they unlock the door somehow?
It seems they unlocked the door somehow.
I'll go investigate the door just to see if there's like signs that it was lockpicked.
I was about to say the
Okay.
same thing.
You may do so.
Right. The investigation,
Yes.
and then was Ren helping?
I was gonna say I can mimic your investigation and give you advantage.
Perfect.
Because I only have a +1.
28.
Okay. Yeah. You can tell that the door was lockpicked. It was sloppy and pretty obvious to tell that it was. But
But they managed to get in. I'm guessing this is probably
got
not the
it.
world's most hardcore lock either.
no, it's a very simple lock.
Yeah.
It's a bakery. It's not like.
This bakery has a different demon seal on every tumbler of its lock. What the
Weird.
fuck?
Has there a glyph of warning engraved in every single inch?
Why the
Door
hell is
front.
this bakery shop so well defended? It's like, well, that's what happens when you guys power level. The world scales with you.
Dude's like a level fucking 20 behind the counter. Like, what the?
Level 20 baker.
Level 20 baker.
What the hell
yeah.
is power word oops?
Oops.
Oh my gosh. So you said it was like kind of clumsily picked, but picked nonetheless.
Yes.
There's like scratch marks all over the place.
Was picked
Yeah.
by an amateur.
Mm-hmm. I helped.
Yes, I am helping.
Look, when I'm not very good at the things that I've been, I'm still not great at them. Fake it till you make it. All right.
Alright, I mean, I guess we're not totally surprised this was the professional job, considering.
It's
I
most
don't-
likely a rifle baker. Yes.
Yeah,
Well-
great Costco Robin Bake Off. Like,
I don't exactly know if this trophy is exactly valuable to anyone outside of the baking community.
according to the guards, doesn't seem like it.
I mean, that's kind of how everything is, though, isn't it? Like, value is kind of subjective. I'm sure it means a lot to the guy we were getting it back for.
I mean, who's just in the other room and can probably hear everything we're saying.
He's busy baking s'mores.
I mean, yeah.
I guess we just wait
Ooh.
for our s'mores to be ready, and then I guess we'll go
Bacon
investigate
s'mores.
saltine. Ew, bacon. Blech.
So, Mike, you literally said, ooh, like the perfect time because it seemed like you were reacting to the fact that Pluto just came tearing down the hallway loud as fuck.
Ooh,
Run, kitty,
that's
run.
funny.
Yike. Why he do that?
He's trying to get closer so that we believe that he's a actual planet.
Terrible.
While Graham here is making our stuff, I'm going to make sure I get a good look at him so that if ever I need to be him, I'll pull it off pretty well.
Okay.
Picture Ren just staring at this guy.
No, it's subtle, but like
I'm sure it is.
makes like light conversation about, everything graham cracker.
I'm guessing we're at like a table, like
No,
far away from
it-
the counter.
I think it's just
You can be
the
wherever you
counter,
want to be.
probably.
No,
I mean, there's
Or
just
it's
like
a large
other
bakery.
people. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
other people milling about, so it's not like his focus is on us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's a couple of seats you can sit at, small tables, and like a countertop area.
Yeah, it's like a little cafe, like
Yeah.
eatery thing.
Okay, that makes sense.
Flour.
Orca is just like milling around, just like walking around, pacing. Every now and then, she tries to catch like Ren's eye contact so she can just like aggressively talk to her about what she thinks about the plan.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
I'll take a break from my graham cracker discussions when I catch Orca's very not so subtle,
Glower.
like, yeah, just absolute, just staring, and I'll just be like,
Fuck you want?
hey,
Be cool. Be cool.
what's up? You're being weird. What do you need?
Orca just like doesn't tip to her, but she just like walks to Ren and just saying, just kind of just commenting about the job. That's it. That's all.
Okay, sweetheart.
I thought we had a thing
What?
where we have like
Oh,
where we just like we can just like telepathically talk to each other.
oh. Right, there's a straight like 5 seconds of French just like looking at Orca like, are you still drunk? Like in her just being like, what? Oh, okay, I see what's happening here. And she's like, okay. All right. I pat her on the shoulder, like, yes. I understand. As we continue waiting for our crackers.
Yeah, while they're waiting, Hayne is gonna go outside, and he's gonna look like up and down the street and see if there's like anybody that like,
Scope it out.
or just like anybody just like on the street that looks like they're just like someone that just likes to hang out in the street, just in case they were there the night of the robbery.
Okay.
And for the homeless.
Yeah, they might be homeless. They might have like a stoop that they like to like sit on. It's like, this is my stoop. I've lived here my whole life.
He's looking for the neighborhood ladies that definitely are judging.
yeah.
Yeah, the people that are way too observant for the happenings of their neighborhood.
It wouldn't take you long to spot almost across the street, but more like kitty corner. On the second floor balcony of a small residence is a small knitting committee.
Did you say kitty corner?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the term.
Yeah.
Really?
it's like that.
I
It's
have
like that.
never
It's like,
heard it said that way.
Across the
it's like
diagonal.
the diagonal corner.
Yeah, catty corner.
Caddy corner. What?
Catty. Yes.
I've
No.
heard both ways.
No, yeah, I've never heard that.
I've never heard that one, yeah.
Well, I don't trust Josh on matters of how words work.
That's true. I wouldn't either.
Hey, I word good, okay?
Nah.
I know word.
I said Josh, not Joshua.
Yeah,
But
no,
in
I
this
got it.
instance, I was taking the side of the white job. So,
Oh. Why would you do that?
because he right.
Anyway, kitty corner.
The correct phrase.
A small nitty committee, if you will.
Nitty or knitting?
Knitting.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is a nitty committee?
I would have just assumed that they were knitting.
I guess.
Play on words.
Some
Knitting's
people
fun.
Have fun.
I like knitting.
We're not
Knitting's
shitting
cool.
on knitting. We're just shitting on Josh's wordplay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you see 3 elderly women and 1 middle-aged man hanging out on the balcony knitting.
I walk over, and I yell up, "Excuse me."
Yes?
Do you all knit out on that balcony all the time?
This is our favorite hangout spot.
Do you mind if I come up there and ask you a few questions?
How good are you at knitting?
I knit really well.
Jesus.
I do.
Gotta put a bell on him.
Yeah. No kidding.
The Schrodingers, they're back.
I'm a fast learner.
Perfect. Come on up.
All right. Yeah, I just climb up the side of the building and appear on the edge of the balcony.
All right. All right. You can ask your questions as you did.
Okay.
And she will very quickly teach you the basics.
Yeah, it takes a second because I try to hold the knitting needles like daggers, and then it's like, oh no, like this. Okay, I got it.
Shank? No, no shank. Oh,
Shank? No shank! Shank? No shank! Shank? No shank! God damn it!
I like doing that. That's my thing.
So, are you all
Shamed.
familiar with Grimes Bakery, kitty corner here?
Oh yes, it's delightful.
Yeah, well, are you aware that it was robbed the other night?
We heard about that. Yes, his trophy is missing.
Oh, I thought, you all seem very observant people here out on your balcony. I thought maybe you might have saw something the night of the robbery.
Well, that depends. What night was it?
Graham said just like 2 or 3 days ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say the date. Was that like the 11th or something?
11th or 12th, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on the 11th, we were out at a competition. What time was it?
It was late at night because Graham was already asleep.
Okay.
Hayne thinks to himself, like, it's a lot of, like, really niche competitions in this town. It's just old Kaskarova. The other boroughs don't care.
Well, I did see Saltine hanging out around here a couple nights ago.
Alright.
But Saltine's always in the area. His shop's just down the street. And then the gentleman speaks up and goes, "Yeah, but what about the short guys from Pepperidge Farm?"
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's true. They could have also been involved.
Petridge Farm remembers.
I would probably talk to Saltine.
Oh, that's fair. They have the right to defend themselves, and perhaps they have an alibi as to where they were the nights of the robbery as well.
Saltine's a bit of a firecracker. He's always getting jealous about something. Be a good place to start.
Alright, well, thank you for your help. Not sure how much help I was, and I'll hand back whatever level of knitting I did. Do you want me to roll for it?
Sure.
Would it be like a dex check?
Dex check, yeah.
Yeah. Almost
you did a
perfect.
hat.
Ooh.
Actually false. Much like spellcasting as a sorcerer, knitting as a force of will. Charisma.
It's a force of will. That's funny. Yeah. Hand back this like perfect knit hat in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
natural.
Oh shit, Agnes, he's showing you up. I kill him!
Now she can use the steps.
I'll cut his head off. Oh.
I've been knitting for 64 years, you little shit. You think you could just come up here and show me up?
I must have given you the magic needles.
They just fly away from me like, oh, okay. All right, well, thank you for your time.
Those were Dolores's, and now she's dead.
Oh no.
She's still with us in spirit.
The perfect needles for a dead man.
The cursed.
She's still with us in spirit. I know she is. She haunts my dreams.
So speaking of spirits,
Last time I stabbed somebody. Yes.
Oh, you'll do it again.
Speaking of spirits.
as they're dealing with knitting, any spooks hanging around that I can talk to?
Yeah, there's a yowling cat.
Yeah, I know.
There's a Bombus, I think.
It's
Yeah,
worse than
there's a couple spirits hanging around that you could hold conversation with.
Cool.
Kitty wants to play too.
There's two spirits and a very pissed off cat. Because cats are apparently spirits now.
Aren't they always?
Yes.
Where do you think they get all those lives from?
For real, let's just go with the closest one. Whoever
Okay.
the fuck's closest.
Sure.
No description for me?
You approach a young adult woman. She is a gnome.
As long as that's all she is.
Fair. You know what? I'll take it. Yeah, she'll just. Hey! Quick question for you if you have a minute. And
Okay.
this lovely afterlife. Hey. Did you say
Hey.
anything about like the bakery being broken into? I'm gonna say whatever day. What do we agree? Like the 11th, 12th?
One of those two.
Or is this not your normal hangout?
Oh no, I like this spot. This is where my home used to be.
And then I was murdered by the scram fellow.
He's trying to take out my desk and the bumbus.
Pluto or Juju?
Pluto.
No, me.
Give us what
Oh.
Bumbus is very bad.
Bumbus is Bumbersel?
Yeah.
You want
Umbersil's
you won't
nicknames
shut up.
are Bumby, Bumberson, Bumbus,
Very
Shithead.
cute.
Bastard man.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Little bastard man.
You're bombastic.
Mr.
There, shut the
Bombastic.
fuck up. I have fed the spirit of rage. Okay.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, the building was broken into, as you would so call it, couple of nights ago in the dark hours.
What was that last bit? I didn't hear it.
In the dark hours.
I unmuted you so I can hear you now, my love.
Oh. Sorry.
In the dark hours before time and space ever
Thought you
existed.
couldn't hear me because I walked into the kitchen for Bumbus.
Yeah. And then I unmuted your mic so I can hear you.
Jackass.
Just making sure.
Anyways, did you get a good look at who it was? Was it just one person, several people?
Just one person. Short guy. Small mustache. Angry tone of voice. Like to talk to himself a lot.
Have you seen him around before this?
Kier? Oh yeah, he comes by all the time. Mostly to yell.
Yell about what?
Something about stealing recipes. Hard to tell if it's that somebody stole his recipes or he's trying to steal somebody else's recipes.
But either way, there's a lot of yelling about recipes.
Yeah. Reminds me of a
Alright.
story I read once of a short guy trying to steal a secret formula.
Mm-hmm. I need a fucking minute after that one.
He went to college.
Right. Do you remember anything else about anything with that night?
It was cold.
Colder than normal for you, or just
It's
regular?
cold in general.
Okay.
I do believe there were approximately 200,000 stars visible that night.
Okay. Okay.
If you were to look up in the skies, you would have seen the symbols of hope, peace, tranquility, determination, betrayal, backstabbing, anger, lust, and fear all in the skies at the same time.
I see.
Which I do believe that if we took that as a symbol of the fates, it means that all of the people that are alive will be dead in less than 10,000 years.
10,000 years is a good run.
And if we take that as a symbol of the divines, it means they're stars in the night sky.
I hope so. The sky would be lonely without them.
That is true.
Well, it
You ever
was
get the
once-
feeling that you're not alone?
Yes.
Is it a Pluto?
Like the slow weight of existence is crushing down on you, and you can't do anything because you're just a lost spirit of the world. And
Yes.
no matter what you try to do, you can't escape the fate of waking up every single day and repeating the same lonely existence over and over and over, and just hoping that one day some of your friends from your life will show up. You know, you can play Ghosts in the Graveyard, go fish. Think I know Five Finger Fillet?
Have you, here's an idea, thought about going and hanging out in the graveyard so then you could be the spirit spooking them?
I tried that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What happened?
They tried to light me on fire.
Yeah. Have you tried about finding others that you can talk to regularly around the city?
I tried that too.
And
They tried to light me on fire.
how did the other spirits try and light you on fire?
I don't know. I don't like it. You're the first person that's ever talked to me that hasn't tried to light me on fire.
Not a big fan of lighting things on fire. Well, lighting people on fire.
I'm very afraid of fire.
Me too. Listen.
I have a dream every night before I wake up in eternity that I fall asleep screaming forever because I'm on fire and it won't go out. No matter how much I toss and turn, the flames keep coming. And eventually they engulf me to where only my face is left. And nothing ever stops but the sizzling of my skin and the screaming. And it doesn't stop. And then I wake up and the next day is normal again. And eventually I have to attempt to lay myself to rest, and the screaming and the pain and the fire comes back. And it's eternal. And I don't understand it. And I just want it to end. Just want the fire to go away. And I can't stop it. And everybody tries to light me on fire. And the more I think about it, the scarier it gets. And then she just bursts into flame. And she doesn't react. And she just continues to cry. She doesn't seem to notice the flame. And it just goes away. And she goes, "It was really warm in here for a second. I think your presence is warm." But like a comforting warm, not like a flame warm. And I appreciate that. It's nice to have people around me that aren't trying to set me on fire. I should go now. And she just like slowly fades away.
I feel like during all of that, Mel couldn't even get a word in, even if she had anything to say. And so she's literally just standing there, like as the spirit fades away, she just like literally does the surprise slow blink and then just like turns back to the bakery, completely giving up on talking to the other spirit. She's done for the day.
That was
He's
intense.
laughing at me. Oh, on all the posts while you were gone? Yeah. So, she's gonna walk back to, who's still in the cafe bakery thing? Ren, Wolfheart, Orca?
Yeah?
Yes.
You're Josh
Cool.
cackling in the background.
I know!
God
This
has
is-
abandoned us to
This
laugh.
is how I know he had way too much fun with this. He's just cackling at me.
Fucker.
Reading the posts that you guys put in the chat while I was in the
So
kitchen.
during that entire thing, he was actually
Because
in
I
the
threatened to
kitchen.
stab him at least 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah, like
she's-
he was like making a fucking sandwich while just sitting here being like, the fire, it hurts. No.
Yeah. What?
I was putting dinner away and feeding the cat.
What? You don't dream about the fire and the screaming and the anguish?
No.
unfortunately,
Why not?
My bad.
She's not based like you, Ryan.
Get with the fucking program, Tori.
My bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
do it the pogrom.
Oh,
So anyways,
that's much different.
No.
she's gonna just sit down and give them all a blank look and then look at Wolfheart and be like, hey, so I kinda hate it here.
At the bakery?
The city. It's fine.
Hey, Graham, how long are these s'mores gonna take, man?
Calm the fuck down!
What do you said it was like a chocolate, a marshmallow, and cracker. Do you want your trophy back or
Kind of
not?
you.
What is it?
Hold on. I don't know.
Schedule here.
I don't know that it's. I don't know that it's best practice to be berating the person who's going to be paying us.
Did he say he was going to pay us?
There's
He
4
just said-
people in line ahead of you.
Well, we took a job for him to retrieve his trophy that he posted on the bounty board. I would assume he would pay it for us, right?
You're not here. I'm still talking about my traumas.
If
Well, where the fuck am I then? Because I wasn't with.
I thought you were knitting. I even asked
Yeah,
you,
I went
hey,
knitting.
this is all
We
here.
ignored the knitting thing, and so I thought I was here.
You have to just choose where you are.
Well, I thought that
Okay,
I was basically told that I wasn't at the knitting thing.
I thought you were with us
it's
at the
like,
bar.
Joshua, am genuinely very
Like-
confused right now as to where I'm supposed to be.
Well, I'm
And
confused because I also asked like who's all here, XYZ peeps, and they're like, yeah, and left.
I think you asked that while I was in the bathroom.
All right.
Well,
Well,
get fucking good. Okay, so you're here then, right?
yes.
Yeah, I got the feeling that Hain intended to complete his task on his own.
Okay. So while Ren's yelling at the cook and
having like a New York argument. You're like, there's 4 people ahead of you. Yeah.
No, Ren's going full Karen, like usual.
Orca's,
Yeah.
Well,
Orca's
that-
like has her fists
happening.
up and she's trying not to grab the sword.
It's like Graham walks out from the back with like a quadruple stack s'more, hands it to the first person. It's like,
Just
this is
like,
what I'm dealing with back
Yeah.
there.
Oh no, get some more help. What do you want from me?
Woman!
I don't know that you should be berating
How
the
hard can
staff.
it be to stack a cracker and some chocolate and a marshmallow and a
so
cracker?
while that's all happening,
Yeah, go ahead.
she's looks at Wolfhard and she's like, so I got a vague.
Go ahead, Krista.
So I got a vague description of the guy.
Mhm.
Did it. She just takes a really long second, just like pinching like the bridge of her nose. Yeah, guy who comes by yelling about recipes, possibly stolen recipes, either his own or him stealing recipes. Mustache, short guy. That doesn't really help, I know, but it's something.
No, that's definitely way more to go on than we had before, so that's very useful. Could I take the opportunity, and Josh, you might have to roll this for me because my computer is still turning back on. My computer crashed, so I'm on my phone right now. Would I be able to, like, would it be like an investigation check to, like, talk to some of the people in the bakery and see if they've seen anybody matching that description recently?
I mean, you can just ask him. You're not, like, investigating anything per se.
Okay, I didn't know if, like, I had to, like, do that to, like, see if I could find the person who might have some info or whatever. But yeah, no, yeah, if I could just, like, go around and ask some people if they've seen anybody matching this description, a short gentleman with a mustache who mutters to himself about secret recipes.
Yeah, other people that are in the bakery would be able to tell you that that short person with a mustache very much matches Saltine's description.
Okay. I would relay that information to Mel and the rest of the party.
Alright.
I like to think that Hain comes back in the middle of Ren yelling at Graham, and he just like stands there and is like,
You know,
Yep.
I really like, you know, I'm not typically like, I'm just gonna say I don't necessarily care for the way you're talking to the staff here.
I'm literally not paying attention to you, and I'm just like, I'm just like, look, just bring me back there, and I'll help. All right, I know I can.
You think you can do better than me?
I think I can do just as good as you. Not better, but probably just as good. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is there's just a cracker and a marshmallow and some chocolate. It can't be that tough.
You fuck it up. You're doing the job for free.
Hain, please go stop her. Hain, please go stop her.
How much
She's
was
relating
it?
the
How
right
much were you
staff.
even? You didn't even say how much you were going to pay us. So like, what?
You have to make the cracker from scrap. You think you can do that?
Whoa! I said the s'more. There was nothing about the cracker.
The s'more has the cracker in it.
Yeah, but you already
Ryan!
have the cracker.
Hain,
Aren't the
please.
crackers already made?
Hain, please.
No, they're made with love.
Well, you have to show me how to make the cracker.
Fine.
Hold on.
Hey, God.
Putting my hair up.
What is the door of this establishment made out of?
Wood.
Okay, so it's not gonna shatter into 1,000 pieces when I slam it behind me because it's too fucking loud in here.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, someone should go talk to him.
Hayne is.
I got it. You have fun with.
Oh, I'm not having fun. Not anymore.
Hayne is standing there watching this whole like event with Ren, and the reason he's not moving and doing anything is because he's weirdly into it.
Yeah. Vindication. Ren's just like picking up all of her hair and like spinning it into a bun and like pinning it into place, rolling up her sleeves.
What a woman!
He walks into this, he's just like, oh, shite, I'm into that. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm into it.
I'm into it.
I could be convinced.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back there. I got to assume that this dude has to be proficient with like some kind of like chef's tool.
Yeah, you could say proficient.
Oh, yes. I love the chef's tool. TM.
The spoon tool.
No. Right. The chef's tool, TM.
Cook's utensils, sorry.
He's proficient at spooning.
He's proficient in spooning. This is not gonna go well. but I mean, yeah, if he is proficient with Cook's utensils, which I hope he is, or else this dude is insanely talented. I'll mimic that when I go back there to learn how to make this cracker.
Sure.
And he said we're making this with love, so you know.
Yep, making it with
Yep.
love.
Yup.
Oh, so you're the wrong candidate for this then.
Love.
Oh.
Whoa.
Trying to decide what kind of check I want this to be.
Automatic failure. They are just said made with love.
This is baking. It is clearly sleight of hand.
It is clearly intelligence.
So just officially on the record, I go after Wolfheart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like she's fine.
Make a wisdom check.
You son of a bitch.
I approve.
I say baking takes a lot of wisdom to get everything just right.
It does. I'm so mad about it because it does.
I don't know. God, what would you roll a spite check? Charisma?
My grandma would argue that baking is actually a lot easier than cooking because you can just follow
you have
recipes.
like a direct recipe, yeah.
Where like cooking is like you more kind of like vibes, yeah.
Yeah, baking is a science.
So it's more of an. I would argue it's more intelligence than wisdom.
Oh no, that makes it worse. No, we
We can do that. We'll go. Baking is intelligence. Cooking is wisdom. We'll go ahead and make it
I would like to
intelligence.
point out I was on your side.
I forgot.
You agreed with me too.
No, I know, and then I looked and I forgot my character I'm playing only has a 12.
I'm glad we're all in agreement about this.
I yapped myself into the hole. No. Oh god, and I get nothing to
There's
help
a
me
statement
with
to be made there, but
with my cook's utensils proficiency now. Oh boy, okay. Oh, I am rolling to self. Hang on. Okay. We got this. Come on, Dice. It's my friend. It's been 2 weeks. You've got some juice in there.
I'm gonna use my 1-a-day ring inspiration for Ren.
Actually.
I mean, fair. bardic inspiration. So
You have bardic inspiration in a ring?
My ring. I can do 1 bardic inspiration a day.
What is it? Extra?
It's just a D6. It's like the lowest
Okay,
level.
well, okay.
you hear a
Please.
chorus of angels singing around you as you enter the kitchen.
It's just the
Okay,
song from
okay,
the end of
okay.
Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yeah. 1d6. Okay, a 20!
Okay, yeah,
Ooh.
you do a pretty good job.
Hell yeah!
It's the inspiration of a guy that can support his woman without getting
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah, he teaches you how to cook the graham cracker
Hell yeah.
from scratch, and then how to pile it on to a s'more, and then all the hidden details of extra stuff that he adds to that s'more
The
to make
love,
it
yes.
even s'more.
To make it even s'more.
Yep.
To make it smudge, yes.
And then he's very proud of you for picking it up so
Thank you.
quickly.
I try and keep I only a small amount of smugness shines through. Because in reality on the inside she was like, oh shit, fuck this up.
It's not exactly perfect.
Well, yeah,
it's
I know,
not
he's
the
obviously-
quality that he cooks it, but it's really close.
But for somebody who just walked into the kitchen and learned
Yeah.
it on the fly,
Yeah,
it's pretty
it's very
pretty
well
good.
done for a first time rookie in the graham cracker business.
Yeah. I'm like, Mel would be so proud of me right now.
Mel will definitely want that recipe later.
Yeah, I do my best to remember this recipe to share with Mel later.
Sure. Speaking of Mel, let's cut away from the bullshit going on inside and cut to the stuff going on outside.
Poor Wolfheart.
Yeah, she just like follows behind him. She's not gonna like bombard him or say anything. She's just following for a bit until either he turns around and asks her what the fuck, or
He doesn't go
which
very
I know he
far.
won't.
It's
Yeah.
just like it's just like the next building over.
You doing okay?
It's too much noise.
Yeah, understandable.
There's always too much noise.
What do you mean?
I'm not used to being around people who are that all of the time.
Ah. I actually might be able to help. I don't have them here with me. But like my grandma made me fuck. Hi. Sorry, she scared me. Sorry, Juju's jumped up and used me as leverage and it scared the shit out of me.
I mean, with the statement of hi, it was either Juju or it was either one of the cats or it was Josh.
Cat.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't think I've ever said how big my mother's side of the family is. She has like 5 siblings, and all of the most of them are married. So family gatherings are very loud, and I am not. And then when you add in mama, it's a lot. So grandma had like earplug things made for me. I don't keep them on me because I don't want to lose them, but it's in my stuff back at the inn if you want them. It doesn't stop the noise, but it makes it easier.
Maybe. I
Anything else
Just-
going on that's bothering you other than the noise?
think I'm just having trouble reconciling with the fact that all of you aren't the people I'm used to being around.
Yeah. Understandable.
I shouldn't be still having trouble with that after.
Can't force adjustments. Adjustments take time. You're gonna fall back and go, God, I wish it was not this, and so it's gonna be weird. Don't try and force something that's takes time.
Seems like that's all we're doing.
What do you mean?
With whatever this harebrained plot is, with whatever we're trying to do with the Reapers, whatever we're still trying to do with that, feels like we're trying to pull ourselves in so many different directions in such short timetables that it's impossible.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're all still trying to make sense of just anything because, I mean, fuck, what was it? 2 months ago? 3 months back? We're forced together by magical book pages. And someone dies instantly. Like, shit. There's a lot going on, a lot to adjust, a lot of things that we weren't expecting in our lives. Like, and very little of us get along right off the bat easily with anyone or each other.
Yeah. I guess that's probably another issue of adjustment. The initiative went through a lot of careful pruning to figure out hunting squads. There was no pruning with this, it was just the whims of fate or whatever you want to believe guided us together.
Exactly. So it's weird. But to be honest, my life's weird. So I just saw a spirit have a panic attack, I think, and spontaneously combust. I don't know. It's every time I think I've seen everything, I haven't. It's fine.
You mentioned that you saw Songbird once around me, yeah?
Yes.
Have you seen her any more than just the one time?
God, have I seen her more than that one time? Okay. No. Even the last time I said something, I'd only seen her maybe once before. She kind of hides. I don't doubt that she's there, but once they become self-aware that they are a spirit, they can choose to be corporeal or not.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I just... Last night was not exactly easy.
Do you want to talk about it?
Bad dreams. I guess probably relating to the eclipse in Selenara.
What's with tomorrow?
It would have been yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Sanguine Eclipse and its master are all about perverting bonds. Effectively, the closer you are to somebody, the Sanguine Eclipse wants you to harm them more.
And does that affect you even here?
No, the moons don't have influence outside of Selenara. They might have minor celestial presence, but I don't know if I haven't noticed them. And if I haven't noticed them, then nobody else should. No. There might be some outcroppings of people that do, but most aren't attuned to them like I am. But no, it was just the dreams of the people I've lost, accusing me of failing them. Accusing me of cowardice. Which I guess they're not exactly wrong on, but... I don't know.
The thing about dreams is it's your own fears screaming back at you.
Yeah, I know.
So, at the end, it's not actually these people saying you failed them, it's you thinking you did. And from what I see, you haven't failed a single person. You've You have worked hard. You don't remember half your fucking life, man. Your legs are fucked. You did the best that you had. Like, your fears say one thing, but I know at the end of the day, I can trust you in this group. It means something.
We all did our best. And all I have to show for it is 4 vials of ash and a lifetime of guilt. I should probably just go back to the tavern. If you're going to confront this individual, it's probably not going to be a good idea to have me there.
Do you want company or do you want to be left on your own?
If I go by myself, Cantor will raise the point that we shouldn't be alone. Not that I blame him.
See, you're at the wonderful president of you can choose who comes back with you currently.
I
If
know.
you just announce it to all of them, someone is just gonna pick. So.
Wolfhard just looks back at the shop and just cringes.
Oh, she knows.
Yeah, right, you make a fair point.
Yeah. You get a head start. I'll tell them we're heading out. And I'll dig those earplugs out for you.
Alright.
And I like a finger and snap and like walk off to go and tell the peeps like, hey, peace. So basically
Well-
it's everyone else is still having their little spats, and so she looks at Cantor and goes, we're heading back to the inn.
Okay.
It's just getting a bit much with him and all of this craziness. I've told you guys everything I know, so yeah. Let me know how well all this works out. And she catches up back with Wolfheart as we run away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orca's just been watching the chaos devolve and just cackling to herself. Look, a mess that I did not cause.
Yeah, for once it's not me!
Exactly.
This is what it's like on the other side. Oh, this is so good.
It's Ren yelling while proving a point, and then yelling in victory because she proved a point. Elias being like, you shouldn't talk to him that way. We're getting paid for this shit. Orca cackling, Cantor existing, and Hayne being like, oh my god. Like,
Hell yeah.
Cantor is head supervisor of chaos at this moment.
Hell yeah, that's the lady I held hands with.
Yeah. Yeah. Hayne having a moment of realization, and Trig just going, "God damn it, kid."
At a moment, just like, I've made the right choice.
And then this is the moment is very funny. Me forcing my way into a kitchen to make a s'more.
This
I will
the one
say-
this is the one time in my life I have seen someone effectively bully a staff member at an establishment and had their partner go, "That's fucking hot."
I will say the baker had it coming. He came out really rude. Of course,
Thank
he
you.
responded.
We matched
Like,
each
where
other's
was all-
energy.
Where was that attitude? Like this, he was not a victim.
Apparently, you've never worked in a busy business by yourself before,
Of course, I have.
especially food service. Oh my god, people are so.
Well, maybe this will be a learning experience for him to hire some help.
See,
and also
people
learning
can
experience to
learn.
be like, hey, maybe I shouldn't yell at people because they might barge their way into my kitchen.
Oh,
Jesus.
I come out holding my s'more, and I look around for Mel to show her my creation, and then realize she's not here.
Said, Ryan, this is why you needed to stay. I know you would understand the plight of food workers.
What? Where did she go?
The chaos that you were creating gave Wolfheart a bit of a negative feeling, and so he wanted to go express himself. And I think that Mel went to go help him do that in a safe and productive outlet.
I
think
don't like
he left
any of
because
those words together.
I think
Those
he left
words were
because he
not
didn't.
well at all.
He didn't want to express himself, and so he
No.
left before he expressed himself.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He left to go express himself in a way that's productive.
Let's stop
Okay,
saying
so-
express himself.
So she's not here. Got it. I turn around. Graham, you could do to-go boxes?
Fuck the
Yeah.
box.
Yeah? Alright. Nice.
Wrap it up.
Alright. What do you want me to wrap it? It starts again, the cycle?
Just take a bag from under the counter.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
And I'm allowed to walk behind the counter is so funny.
I'm gonna go outside. I'll just wait for you guys outside.
Me and Graham are matching each other's energy.
He walks out with the rest of them and passes them to you guys and looks at you, Red, and goes, "You remind me of my ma."
Well, I'm glad. Do you miss her?
I do. Just
Oh,
poor,
okay.
poor soul.
Well, I'm glad to shine a light on your day.
Terrible how she passed, though.
You know, I don't think we
She
need
was-
to. Don't think I need to know how she passed. We can live in this nice shining light of.
She tried
Her
to do
memory.
the saltine challenge.
Oh,
Rod gave out after the third punch.
Saltine and I haven't been friends since.
okay.
All right, we're done.
Really went downhill from there.
Okay. I go behind the counter, grab my bag to wrap up a bag to wrap up a s'more is a really weird concept. I am confused, but we'll go with it.
Yeah, you're just gonna have a marshmallow mess.
Saltine and I
Orcas.
used to be in
Stop.
business together. We were partners. He was the savory side. I was the sweet side.
Yeah.
We called ourselves the Cracker Jacks.
Oh my god, why are we making so much lore for this fucking bakery side quest? What is happening?
Because they were gay, Ren.
They were
gay.
They were
gay. No,
They are now.
no. They weren't roommates. They were gay.
Oh,
They were.
God.
They were both so traumatized by the experience. They're both straight now.
We've made
If
them
I had $1
ex-lovers.
for every time partners became lovers, became enemies, I'd have like $5 now. It keeps coming up.
I mean, look, it's fine. We can do some finagling to make it sex in this campaign.
Oh god.
Orca is like
I-
silently like trying to discreetly get like a s'more out of the box because she wants to see what
he handed-
chaotic bullshit.
He handed them
led
out to
to this.
everybody. Everybody got one.
Orca is
Oh,
crying.
awesome.
It's like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
kind of s'more lasagna.
I don't like that.
It's delicious. I've packed mine up to give to Mel. I've wrapped it, put the little sticker on the end of the bag so it stays down.
You know, I've never had one of these before.
I mean, that makes sense as he invented the graham cracker. So, you know,
None of us have.
Nobody would have had one unless you'd been here before.
I was just talking about the s'mores, but sure.
Well, you can't have s'mores without graham crackers, so.
The
All right,
hills
Graham,
you choose to die on.
we'll get back
Apparently,
to you
our
about
group
this
chooses
trophy.
all of them, so
Yeah, pretty much. Look at this speed bump. This looks like a nice place to lie down. We'll get back to you about the trophy. I realized there was a whole point to this. I kind of
oh, good. I already forgot.
I've come away with more than I wanted from this adventure already. So thanks.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think your god can save you from this.
I don't have a gun. Alright, we going to Saltines now?
The other half of this. Jesus. Oh no, we haven't even gotten to the other half.
God.
No.
And this one's angry. We don't know what
You're
he's
just
gonna
getting so
say.
distracted about what you could do in this campaign. You never stop to think if you should.
Oh my god! As we're leaving though, I stop like as we're walking out, like walk next to Hayden, and I'm just like, I don't know what you did, but it helped. Thanks. I nailed the kitchen tasks.
I knew you could do it.
I would have offered you the s'more that I made, but you don't need food, so it seemed a little bit of like an empty gesture.
Yeah.
And I feel like Mel will be really proud of me because, she likes this kind of stuff.
No, I totally get it. Tasting things is kind of a weird experience for me.
Do you just taste things by looking at them?
Yeah, kinda.
Wait, I rip open the bag and I take Hayden's smell-o-vision. Put his
I don't know why I thought you were just gonna try to put his head in there.
what
So
does
early.
it look like?
I rip open the bag and I smother Hayden in it.
Oh
I mean,
God.
yeah.
More.
Could have been that too.
I get the vibes of with the
Are you
television,
eating the s'more?
I'm just looking at it.
Oh well, then yeah. You look
It's
at
just
it.
s'more.
And you just see like the different layers that make up the s'more.
You see the soul of the s'more.
The
Yeah.
various souls that go into this s'more.
Yeah, and I'm like,
But the
you
s'more
take a-
itself doesn't have a soul, it's just a soulless construct of other things.
yes. I
Someone
close the
inspired.
bag because I can't take a bite of it before I give it to Mel. That would be rude.
I mean, you can. You're just choosing not to.
Yeah, exactly. Because it would be rude.
So are we done? Are we leaving?
We're going over
Yeah,
to
we're-
Saltines now.
Yeah,
We need
this
to-
is where we're walking. Yeah.
So far, a lot of the evidence is pointing towards him, so I need to find out where he was the night of the robbery.
Yeah, it doesn't take you very long. You guys go there.
I'm gonna head back to the inn. Starting to get that overstimmy feeling again.
You didn't bring your fidget toy with you?
I
Has it-
did, but
you make it already? Holy.
yeah, it didn't take very long. It's just there's
You made it in a cave with a box of scraps.
this just feel like there's a lot of energy today, and we've been in small spaces. It's hard for us to fit all that energy in one place, so I'm gonna dilute a little bit. But y'all have fun. I'm
Well-
looking forward to hearing how this goes.
Elias, if you're heading back to the inn, do you want to work on my sword while you're there?
Yeah, sure. Do you have it?
Yeah. Swing!
All right, cool. Thank you. I take a sword.
Whoa, you can't just pull out your swing anywhere you want. Come on, man.
Oh, don't do that in public. Come on.
They're kids present.
Keep your swing in private.
Yeah.
Listen, man, if I can't wave my sword around, neither can you.
It's like, you know how
Orca,
many people have gotten arrested by pulling out their swords in public?
Orca's like, if I can't swing in public, neither can you.
There's no gender. There's just sword or no sword.
That's probably true. Hayne, can I have the sheath, please? I don't want to get in trouble for walking around with an exposed weapon.
You know, that's probably a good idea.
With an exposed weapon.
Jesus Christ.
Where's my sheath? I need to cover my
I don't like
weapon
any of
with
this.
my sheath.
Yeah.
Oh,
This,
yeah.
this feels charged.
All right. So Elias leaves
Elias
With-
just left the party.
with your sword and sheath to make sure that his weapon is wrapped on the way back.
I gotta say, I think we split
God
the party
damn it.
more in this like 30-something sessions of this campaign than we've ever done in like
Yeah,
any
this is
other
quite a
one.
lot.
Well,
We
to be
split-
fair, it's because we go to a lot more like towns in this campaign
This is true.
that
Yeah,
involves covering more ground.
this is fair. It's just funny how we're constantly like, guys, we gotta stay together more.
Plus-
And then this campaign, we're like, get her.
Last campaign.
I mean, we have the buddy system. We've gone
La-
by the buddy system.
Last campaign, we used to do this too, and then Krista's character died, so we stopped doing that.
Yeah, true.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys get the saltines. It's aptly named saltines.
So you think he just like makes crackers, or maybe it's like a soup and cracker thing, or what?
I think he's at least very salty.
I
Well, I
don't.
mean that's a given.
Why does he have to be salty?
Saltine.
You know, Grandma's
Has
kind of
word-
salty. What if this guy's actually really sweet?
I wouldn't call him salty.
Ah!
Well, he was salty in a good way, like a salt of the earth type of fella.
I don't know. That was kind of scary. Him yelling out from the kitchen like that. I almost drew my weapon.
Nah, that was fine. That was just two people communicating.
They're communicating.
Damn. I will say it was a lot more. It was a lot more entertaining than politics would have been.
You've never yelled at somebody through an entire conversation before?
No, that's not
Oh.
what we did.
That's a thing.
I had to listen to everybody.
Is it because of the echoes?
Ooh, yeah.
Like when you're
Underground.
underground, there's like you yell, it would echo everywhere.
Oh my goodness. No, it was a big enough space.
You guys head inside, and you find a short halfling standing on the counter.
On the counter?
Yep.
Oh, God.
He is currently walking across a bunch of dough.
What,
Oh,
That can't be.
what does he
Sassy.
have on his feet?
nothing.
Cleats.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
because of the little holes in
Oh my
saltines?
god.
God damn it!
Oh my
No.
god. So stupid.
Right, I'm a go. I didn't complete any goals. Fuck off.
Oh my god!
Right.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, as you enter in, he stops and looks over at all of you and goes,
Fuck you want?
"Hey,
Are there other customers here?
nope."
Oh gosh. Does his place look like? Are they like kind of like equal in like, you know, how they
Size?
present themselves, size and
Yeah.
everything, or does his okay?
They're
Okay, so-
very comparable.
Okay.
Well, that's why he's so mad. He's having to work with something built for a human. Step stools everywhere.
Afternoon. Are you Saltine?
I am.
No, we're here investigating a break-in down the street.
Graham's place.
Well, you heard about that, eh?
Yeah, it was me.
Okay, Salt.
Okay.
Where's the trophy?
I sort of like look over at Hayden and I'm like, are all investigations normally like this?
Honestly, I wish.
Where's the trophy, man?
I'm not giving it back.
But you didn't win it.
Oh, I did. I won it by taking it.
That's not winning it. That's cheating.
Oh, cheating is him using my recipe for his fucking crackers.
Can you prove it?
Yeah.
All right.
He just like reaches
Produce the-
down under the counter and takes a stack of sheets out and throws it into the air. It's all in the papers.
Jesus Christ! Oh no, he's crazy.
Ren,
Is this all the
Check-
same paper? Like just a million? Like has he just got like photocopied?
No, it's a bunch of different sheets of paper.
Oh, okay.
Ren, you made the graham crackers.
Yeah. I
This
start
one,
collecting shits that are guy trying to piece together this freaking.
Okay. Yeah, you just make an investigation check.
Okay, I borrow Haynes.
And then Hayne will help to give her advantage.
Oh no, it should have been the other way around.
It should have, but here we are. Hayne has expertise, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I have
Okay.
+1.
Yeah. So
But now it's slightly better. Now it's going to be a.
I feel like
+5.
+8 is not slightly better.
No, she
No,
doesn't give you
mine.
expertise.
No,
You don't,
yeah,
get,
I
you
just,
don't get expertise?
No.
No, I get your
Oh.
Yeah, I just
No, because expertise is a class feature separate from proficiency.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, still good though.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, it was not a high DC. You look at the sheets and can tell that this is the exact same recipe for the graham cracker.
The grammed cracker.
All right.
However,
Cracker grams.
you do see at the top is written property of Graham.
Oh no. Wait, but this
Oh no, jilted gay lovers were more right than we thought.
this says this doesn't have your name as property of. So how did he steal it
it's
from you?
mine. It's my recipe.
No, it's Graham's recipe.
No, it's mine. I took it. It's mine.
You
my
stole the recipe, dude.
Yeah, this man has a very simplistic definition
Oh.
of mine.
That's
Haven't you ever heard of finders keepers? I found it. I took it. It's mine.
You found it
So if I take
inside
your
his
ride, does that
store.
make you mine?
after you broke in.
That's not true. I found it in his bag at the competition.
So if we decided
tr-
to take
the
you,
recipe. Oh, I'm get. Wait, you wait.
It was
the
still
recipe and the
inside of
company?
his property.
Yep,
Yeah.
and I found it.
What?
That's
Okay.
called stealing.
It's called borrowing and making it your own.
That's
it's
those
called
are-
bring back the trophy.
borrowing and making something your own are two completely different things.
All right, we're done with this conversation. He just like drops behind the counter, and then you hear like this whirring sound
Oh boy.
as the floor of the shop bursts out from underneath you guys.
Oh
Well,
boy.
not directly in front of underneath you, as a large machine breaks through the ground.
Oh boy.
Oh
And
my
that's where we're
god.
gonna end session for tonight.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my
cool.
god.
Saltine's a fucking mech pilot.
Oh no.
He's gonna
I
break
need
your,
fucking Megamind.
he's
I
gonna
just-
break your knees with a mixing bowl.
I thought Josh was going to go in a completely different direction with that. You said he jumped off the counter, and then I thought you were going to say, and now he's stuck because he's wearing fucking cleats.
Just jammed into the floor.
Jesus.
Wow, this was amazing.
But on
This
that
was the
note,
most this was the most memey session.
on that note, I'm
Take us
going
away,
to
Joe.
end the session here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will unfortunately catch you next week.
Bye bye.